we go. So, who would like to give me the recap from last time?
I can.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we docked the ship and we got onto this platform and looked down the hall, saw some weird dudes. I decided to take my convalescence kit and go start plugging it into all the little ports and figuring out what is going on with this ship. So Sera, being my bestie girlfriend, gave me invisibility so that way I could sneaky do around. Was able to go into the crotch of the robot on the first room, jack up, and then figure out some things about the ship that I relayed through Moto to Sera to tell the group. And as I continued down the hallway and opened up a big thruster room, there was a really cool guy. And by guy, I mean construct. And when I, was able to hacksaw into the main computer, I was able to, have some chatty doos with him. So, chatting away this guy, and, I tell him that we're here to help, and he says, cool, go kill the things that are in the other room. And me being stupid did not ask him to run a query of how many enemies might be around. So, we kind of got ourselves not into a big pickle, but, I think Sera's very happy to be able to sling some magic around, and same with Maelie. It's interesting to see that her starlights aren't doing very much like the other eyeless fights, but, it is what it is. We'll find out more. And now you see us here in the main room with a couple of enemies left and more coming out of the vents.
Good. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. What do we leave off on?
Where's the smushing music?
I'm about to start smushing.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yo, where's the link?
What? I
It's
posted.
embedded.
Oh shit! Don't worry.
He was on Fight TikTok.
I was on Fight TikTok, son. Bro, we were talking about people getting fisted. Damn, they really do that
He's
shit.
looking up
See
the
a bunch of-
Patron CEO and listening to Fight Club
Yo,
TikTok.
you know what? I live a lit existence.
Existence?
Lit existence. Son.
All right.
I use Google the way it's intended.
Let's see here.
The smushing music.
Alrighty, let's see here. Left off with, I believe, the Brute's turn. Let me check, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
He was starting to blast Seino.
Oh, yeah.
No, I actually think we ended off at Challa's turn.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
Like
think that's
4
what-
initiatives ago?
Let's
The
think about it. Majority rules.
The overlay's bugged.
The overlay is bugged.
It's bugged. It's a visual bug. That happens all the time in Foundry.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard about that
Also-
one on the forums.
Also, I heard his health bar was actually like 2-0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, Necro,
yeah?
can you come in there and fix that? Yeah,
Alright, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need this one. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Seino now.
You're gonna beat
Can you
them
not?
First attack, any defensive modifiers I should be aware of right now?
Haste is plus 2 AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have blur, right?
Oh yeah, blur. Disadvantage.
Okay, let's see. Do I have eyes? I do. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go.
Wait. Hold up. He's eyes with eyeless?
I have never said that they're eyeless confirmed.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to attack with disadvantage now.
Dude, you can't be using eyeless with a lowercase e, and then we hear eyeless with a capital E. That's fucked up. You gotta.
That's a 21
That's
hit.
it.
You. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yes.
My man heard Storm's
16.
intro change the whole lore.
Okay, what kind of damage is that?
That is bludgeoning.
Okay, so I take half.
Physical fisting damage.
Alright.
Banned on Twitch, bro.
15 miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 16
Miss.
miss you. Okay.
Yes.
25.
Damn. Yes. Hit.
$11 coming your way.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see. What is your AC? I need to know if I exceeded your shit or not. And why can't I click on it?
Oh yeah, the 25 exceeded.
You fisted him and you're trying to find if you exceed his shit?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, you're really trying to
My
get up
AC
there.
is 19.
Okay, in that case, that means that last one's going to be a crit then.
Yeah. Wait, no. It's a crit?
Yeah,
I
because
thought
you're
it
prone.
just pushed me down.
Well, yeah, but then the second attack hits you. Because I hit you with a,
No.
Oh, no, that is the only. So
Yeah.
you're knocked prone. You're
Yeah.
knocked prone. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. My bad. Okay, yeah, you're
Okay.
knocked prone.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Go! Go! And check. Okay. Sera.
Me?
Yeah.
She'd like to look at the vents. Is that a perception or a
Perception.
martial?
Active
Okay.
perception check.
Okay.
But at the start of your turn, you take a 17 necrotic damage.
Okay, let me hit this. Oh, good. She's
Eyes
very
closed.
distracted by getting Hang on. What's 26
Glowing
minus
Seino.
17?
The
9.
fisting.
Okay.
By glowing Seino that suddenly sprouted wings.
Okay, so we don't know anything about the vents. He'll scowl at this little group of flying, living armor.
We scowling?
Critical question.
Yeah.
Do these count as humanoids?
Negative.
And the sailors that were here?
Negative as well.
Okay. She'll scowl even harder.
Yep.
And she
Her eyes
will
are closed.
cast...
She's scowling so hard.
She just closes them to mimic Moto. And the last glowing hand of the mean kid Snowball, she will throw at this little group of 4 here.
The mean kid Snowball. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it around Seino.
I know where you can throw it, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. 13 damage across the board. Do I have any resistances? Let me double check here. No. Okay. And does this still work? It should. Oh. Almost missed that. Well, apply half damage. Apply half damage. Alright, it's not working for some reason. Then let me try it this way. There we go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that save. I sneezed and slammed my head into the keyboard.
You have imprints of keycaps now on your head?
Oh, way more than that. It's yeah. I spell a slur on my forehead.
Hell of a sneeze. Alright. Anything else here?
Yes. So they're unconscious, not dead?
They're down. You don't know if they're dead or unconscious.
She'll look even more grumpy.
Yep.
Now her non-eyebrows are like all the way down into her mouth. At the depth of her scowl. Let me actually figure out, can she get around here?
It's so fun. Her eyebrows go down over her chin, covering her whole face.
These are ranged guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
If she goes around them, it's not an attack of opportunity?
as far as you know, yes.
Okay. And she's got 100 feet, right, on Aeon?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's just enough to go here and then down into here. So I'll just move her over there total. But she'll do a roundabout and a drift. Skirt!
She's skirting. Skirt, skirt.
She's Tokyo drifting.
And she'll stand here in her Vile Storm and take a nice deep breath of taking a shower in poison.
Noxious fumes.
And then she'll let it go so that it doesn't hurt her non-poison immune party. Once I remember which button that is to remove it. But that's it for my turn, so I'll turn while I mess around with this.
Oh, you want to remove this cloud?
Yes. There we go. Got it.
Maelie.
Okay. So, watching Irha and Effie go down, Maelie's going to have like a tiny moment of regret because the stakes are totally different than they were on Conflux. But then when Luka brings them right back up, she kind of shakes out of it, pats Luka's thigh next to her own and gives him a little thumbs up over her shoulder, and then proceeds to try and perceive the vents. Hopefully.
Oh, no! Come hold my hand, baby. We'll be blind together.
Unfortunately, Maelie is also blind.
Oh well.
Hat's too far down on her head.
Yeah.
Covered her ears.
Which is more important, the brutes or the corpses?
I love that sentence.
Because they're...
What a great sentence.
Because they're out
there
there.
too?
I would just say the corpses will do a lot of after effect things that could happen versus the brute that's just there and it's gonna smack people. So the corpses seem more dangerous at this very moment.
Yes.
Alright. Well, seeing as how they're probably the worst one, I will do a shatter in their direction.
Are we shattering?
We're shattering.
Oh shit. Rolling my con save. Uh-oh.
Yes. Explode them from the eardrums.
Let me just go ahead and apply some... Get. Man, this thing still isn't working. That's so weird. I have to figure out why that is.
Sera puts her hands over her own ears at the incredible amount of sound.
Effie has tinnitus.
Surely that's not going to alert any other no-gooders to come.
Well, now I can use Booming Blade because they already know we're here.
I mean, I've already used shatter once today, y'all. Like,
It's fine. We want them to come.
Come.
And so
as
they
far as we
came.
know, they're mentally connected anyway. So they
Now all
probably
of China
know.
knows you're here.
Even
What's
the
China?
dragons.
all right.
Now
and
all
then...
of China knows you're here.
I'm scrolling through TikTok. They knew this for a while.
What, the fisting?
No, the TikTok Fight Club. Oh, a TikTok has fisting? One sec, guys. Be right back.
Alright, Maelie, anything else?
Well, so the brute's pretty tall. Can you tell me how tall he is again?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Mechanically.
But the ceiling is like 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I can fly over his head and not get in attack of opportunity, right?
You sure can.
All right, cool. Then I'll do basically the same thing Sera did. We will go up with Ayaza and then over his head and then through the door. Whee!
Just Tokyo drifting through this place.
Yes, follow me, Luka.
Deja vu. I've been in this place before, but I'm gonna...
Running through the
That it for
You
you?
just fly by Challa and his
Do you
little
like
skirt thing flies up.
my car? One moment, please.
Watch them roll for the location where they pop out and they pop out in the vodka.
Oh my god. Please, don't put that bad juju on us.
Alright, I need you two, or three, excuse me, to make me perception checks.
Okay.
Maybe
How
that's
ironic.
better.
Sera's eyes slowly start to reopen.
Wait, Challa, you don't.
You're not in there.
You're not here,
You're
Challa.
not in there, Challa.
Hey, sorry, I was on Fight Club TikTok, guys.
I was watching Garfield fight a T-Rex. Apologies, I was watching Garfield fight a T-Rex.
Good crit, though.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
beautiful.
warming up. I'm warming up.
Alright, you guys see, these creatures appear behind you.
Mm.
And they will come running into this point right here.
Oh,
Let's see.
excellent.
And now, at the end of the round, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, I can't move my token. Oh, I was gonna have her. Oh well.
You can't? Wait, like, you
No,
want to do
it
that?
told me I did. Yes!
Okay.
Yes, give him the eye!
Give them the eyeball. Okay. And now, unfortunately, the things inside of the vents get to roll their initiative.
Oh.
Irha.
Man, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get unprone, so that's half my movement. Yay! And once again, I'm gonna go ham on this dude. Because what else am I supposed to do?
Noddy. Yondeska.
I'm gonna attempt to hit him with my piercer.
No dice spear.
How does that do?
That hits.
Okay.
Gambatane.
What?
I feel like I hit more than that.
Okay.
It's like
All right.
plus two
All right.
something
Let's.
else.
All right. All right. All right. Let's go through what it is.
Okay.
So, spear +2 from Dex, +1 from normal, like from actually from its enhancement bonus. Excuse me. And then you're proficient with the spear, so that's +3 from that. So it should be +3, +2 is 5, +1 is 6. So you should have that as a bonus to attack. Now, you have that already. Good, you have all that calculated. For damage, you need to add your dexterity and your enhancement, so +3. So that's 7 damage.
Cool. We
Ow.
like it.
Ow.
Big ouchie. And then I have secondary tech because that's a cool thing. Let's do it again. One more time. Normal.
Roll bag.
How does that look?
Spicy crisp.
Okay, and we're gonna do it again. Bump.
Oh, that's 10 damage.
10 down my edge. Nice.
And he starts
and then-
falling towards you. And then he just falls down.
I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Missed it.
That's my favorite DM move. That's actually my favorite one.
He smushes you to death.
I know, for real. I'm gonna be smushed. Question
Fight
real
Club.
quick. Because of my lovely little cloak cape thing I have on, I can still heal myself because that's a bonus action, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
you still got a bonus.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 10 points of my lay on hands
All
to
right.
yoink myself.
Yoink.
Yoink!
I found a swamp puppy. Yoink.
Yoink! And then 37 plus 10. Hang on. 37. And then, can I do 2 rolls? Can I do Procession Meta Martial or just
Yeah, choose
Martial?
one. Not without
Choose
using
one.
actions yet.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do a Martial. Actually, I guess I'm going to do a Perception to see where the fuck these vent guys are.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Where is it? Where's my perception? Do I
Hey,
see?
that's good. My god, Irha is perceiving.
All right. The creatures in the vents are going to be coming out here and here.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna say here, actually. I'm gonna say right here. That's my turn.
The plan.
The plan. Wait,
the plan.
What's the plan? I don't know the plan.
You
We
know
talked
the
about the
plan.
plan.
I don't remember the plan. What's the plan?
Uh-oh.
Someone message me the plan. Quick,
Would you
before I end
like
my turn.
to move?
Come through the door.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go to the door.
Okay.
I think that's it. That's all I can move, really.
Yeah, you had half movement to stand up, so.
Yep. All right, now I can end my turn, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Death saving throw.
I don't like that they have death saving throws.
No, bitch. Sadness.
Go-
Okay. And next is the new enemy.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm in danger.
Well, Challa is.
And also you. Well, no, you're flying.
No, I'm on the ground.
I
Prone.
forgot those things.
Oh, yeah.
They look so cool.
It's Sera's babies.
My
She's
spawn,
pregnant.
you guys.
Your spawn.
Don't
It's
harm
the
my
light
clutch.
bulbs.
Gender reveal party.
Gender reveal balloon. The
Their
demonic
gender is all of them.
This
There's
is,
only two.
this is the bad balloon.
Ooh.
Oh, we can pop them. Just throw darts.
Oh my god. These three in front of me are so scary. I hope there are no more than three in this room.
Oh.
Surely there are
All
only
right.
3.
And these creatures are gonna do some weird shit.
Being nerds.
First, this creature is going to. I will look at Challa momentarily, and then it will throw its tendrils into the contaminated brute.
I knew it. I knew
Is it
it.
gonna heal it?
I had to kill him.
And it will start to siphon strange fluids into the creature's body.
Can I use my reaction to stop that?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Yo. Challa has the reaction stop suck.
Stop.
Unsuck.
I believe the name would be cuckolding.
Cockhold, dude. Yeah.
Alright, this creature will move up.
Big-
Can't reach that one. So instead, it will reach out with its appendages towards Challa.
Get it off. Get this away. I do not appreciate this object.
Please, please, no. Oh, God.
No. No.
Oh, the great one. Okay, I'll miss.
Plus 11 is too much. Go away. Not right.
This one will also try to give Challa a tentacle kiss. And it will also miss.
God, thank you, the Great One, for keeping these away.
Oh, praises. This one will. Kibo G. This one will will try to give Effie the bad suck.
There is no bad suck.
Does a 17 suck you?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He couldn't find the clit.
No!
Classic.
Okay, this one will move here, and it will give Seino the bad suck.
As a changeling, that's really your choice.
That's true.
That's really your choice. You're just doing it on purpose now.
Advantage.
It's making people feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't think he has advantage. I'm still blurring.
Oh, and then
And
just
he's
the
in
first.
the air.
Just
And he's flying.
what?
No, I'm prone.
No,
I'm prone.
he's prone.
Sorry.
23 hits, right?
Okay, that's good because the second one was a crit.
Yeah. All right.
Saved.
That's 10
What kind of
necrotic
damage?
damage.
It's... Ah, damn.
Will you describe how it hits Seino?
So you know what proboscises are? They're like little needles that are mouths. That's at the end of their tentacles. It's kind of like a mosquito bite, except it's big and not good.
Butterfly tongue.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, just like that, except not a butterfly, and he's not a flower. Give
It's
me
awful shame Sera's looking this way.
Okay, give me just a second, as I have to. Wait, how do I? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, ignore that.
I don't like that.
How do I? It's not letting me. Why isn't it letting me edit this? That's weird. Nope. Give me a second. I'm gonna figure this out real quick. Figure out why this is broken. I don't know why this is. Toggle,
Intermission.
Toggle, no. That's not what I want. How do I affect this? Okay, let's try it this way. That's weird. It's not letting me edit stuff. Strange. Okay. I can edit this one. Oh, that's weird. Anyway. We'll just do this, because I don't want to confuse people. We'll do this one. And then we'll go here, and we will add favorites, and then there we go. Alright. So this one, as it feeds on Seino, will start to get more and more bulbousy and start to swell up.
Oh, good.
And I think that's it for them. Challa.
Okay. Let's do this. Pop. Okay. Challa attacks the one to his right. 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Okay. He just damages it. Okay, that's a lot of information. Okay, he hits it for 7.
Damage dealt.
Okay, he does a little martial check.
What would you like to know?
Okay, about these, about the isolated testicles, what are their effects?
Alright, so you can choose HP, AC, or you could choose from their special abilities, which are Preposterous Recovery, Siphoning Appendage, and Weird Wave.
What is Preposterous Recovery?
Preposterous Recovery. As an action, this creature may attach itself to an ally, healing it for 3d6 hit points. At the start of each of this creature's turn, it continues to heal this ally for as long as it is attached. Sufficient damage can unattach it.
Okay. Huh. So that's only as an action, so as an attack of opportunity, they cannot take this action.
Yeah.
Wait, it only affects allies, right?
Yeah, that's it. They're healing
okay.
their allies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. It's not like a siphoning effect. I think GG's go next, guys. I think we're dead. I move Hunter's Mark to this one, the one in front, healing this boy. And I go for the second shot, and I don't get disadvantage in melee because I have the Siege Force bow.
18 will hit him, yep.
Ooh.
Oh. You got him. You're attacking him, right? Or were you attacking somebody else? Sorry.
How much damage do I have to do to make them disconnect? Because I was attacking this guy. That was my intent, to attack the one attached.
I see. In that case, hold on. That's my...
I would still get disadvantage attacking a prone creature, right?
Correct. So 14,
So
that is sufficient.
So I wanted to attack him, get him to disconnect from the boy.
Yeah. It has to be at least half their HP.
Okay. So we know their HP is less than 28. Fantastic. And their AC is a 15 or less. Fantastic. Challa nods. Says, guys, a little help would be fantastic. And he ends his turn.
Say no. More. Say no more.
Yo, look. Say less.
Let's go!
I'm gonna martial check. No, nothing. I'm gonna stand up. Damn, that last hit got me. I'm gonna... Is this guy still attached to me?
No, he does not attach himself to you.
Okay.
He just gave you a quick little bad kiss.
Little smooch.
A little smooch.
I'm gonna first attack the big guy. This guy with advantage because he is on the ground. Should be good. 18 will hit.
Yes, sir.
Sick. So that is that plus 1d6 cold damage. So that's 17.
Oh no!
Dead.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Double tap.
Yeah, double tap, kill him.
Yep.
Get it off the field.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit him again.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I know.
I see that. I see that over there. Do I have to roll against unconscious creatures?
Yes, you have to roll to hit.
Okay.
You roll with advantage, though.
Okay, nice.
That'll hit, and that'll kill him.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna roll.
They're not
anyways.
special, so they don't get more than one.
Okay, he dead. Okay, so now... What were you thinking, guys? Do I...
You have another attack? Just one, right?
Yeah, I have one more. And I have 90 feet of movement.
I'm worried if you hit the Engorged one, it might explode and do damage to you guys.
That's what I'm thinking about that one, because his thing got bigger. The thing is... The thing is... Yeah. Do I risk an attack of opportunity to kill this guy? Or detach this guy, I guess?
Well, it'll probably
Or
just
kill him.
reattach, and you can't double tap that one anymore.
Yeah.
I would... If
Or do I help Challa?
Tough.
I'll
He's
be
still
fine.
taking
I'll
the
be
attack of
fine.
opportunity.
This
I'll be fine.
is what I'm thinking.
I hit this
We're
one.
not going to be able to, like, these things, their whole point in life is to try and resurrect their downed allies, right? So if we don't close this door, they're going to come in here and deal with the guys in the other room. continuing the cycle of resurrection, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, what my plan was on my turn is to probably disengage and go deal with what's happening over here to try and at least get this one off. So there's a couple of thoughts here. Number one is we do need to block this door, either if it's body blocking or closing it. So there's a thought of like making sure that our more healthy people are within the door frame. And the other thought that I have, Seino, is if you knock this one off, and then I use my turn to go and kill the one that's on the ground, then we get rid of the healing.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't if I disengage.
Okay. So you cannot double tap this guy.
I could not double tap that guy.
You don't get sneak either if you go by yourself.
Well, I could detach that guy, or I help Zahaab down there.
The two of you team up on this thing.
I can also do that.
If we get to Sera's turn, she's got so many ways to get Challa out of there.
Yeah. Do you guys like have something for that guy? Because his turn is not for a long time.
Yeah.
Can you guys handle that or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You've got
Okay.
the 3 AoE people coming up.
Alright, I'm gonna move here. And then stab this guy. I'm gonna reckless attack. So this is with advantage. 24 plus 1d6. That's 20 damage.
Sorry, I was eating a cookie. Attack this one, yeah?
No.
Not this one.
That one? Alright. 20 damage.
Damn, Seino! Just dishing out 20 dams?
Just casually.
Just casually, just bashing. And I think... Do I notice anything different with me?
Mm-mm.
After that guy gave me a little smooch?
You don't notice anything.
Okay. Well, next time I'm down.
Luka.
Alright. Get that martial check. He's specifically is it this one that's ballooned? Or this one?
Yeah, it's the one on the left. The one with the symbol.
This one. Oh, okay. He's looking at what that is. Like, trying to discern what effects it may have or what may lead to its balloonment.
Alright.
With a 15. Yes.
With a 15.
Is that one? Oh, pardon. Go ahead.
With a 15, that identifies its siphoning appendage. It has its attack that deals necrotic damage and grants it the engorged state if it hits an enemy. While engorged, this creature has a +5 to its armor class and maximizes its healing.
Oh.
It's like a super mosquito.
Okay.
Okay.
So it doesn't explode.
Okay.
It does not, it would seem, explode.
Okay. Got it. Do I have line of sight of this? From where I am? I don't think I do, but...
You could see
there's just
the growth.
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not him. Alright, I can see him. Alright,
Wait, no, you can
imagine
see
we're
both. You can see both.
Oh, okay.
Because you're mounted, so you count as being in
Yeah.
all the squares of the mount.
Okay, got it. So... We're still flying, right, Maelie? Like, we're not on the ground, are we?
Yeah, we're like 20 feet up in the air.
Okay. So, what I would like to know is, are we focusing on getting rid of these guys? Because these sailor guys coming up, we already know if we hit them, they're going to have little tiny little tiny bugger-doos that show up, and we don't want more things showing up in like the turn that could do more things. So I would like to know, like, are we focusing on these mosquito boys and just leaving these guys? Because they won't be able to do anything, I don't think. Like, this turn, because it's going to take more than 30, and they dash and they just sit there. The sailors, I mean. So, if that's the case, then I can help in this area rather than concern with the sailors. N'est-ce pas? Yes? No?
Maybe.
I think
mean-
you could go with either side.
I agree with your sentiment on like making sure we get rid of like a lot of things on the battlefield before introducing new things on the battlefield.
Yeah.
I.e. the grubs and our tactic of getting everybody through this door. What I am going to do is actually on my turn do a perception check because I want to know if there's anything else coming in this side before we go to that side. So there's a couple of things, right? Like I think that getting these things off of the battlefield would be smart because they do a shit ton of healing.
Exactly. So, and we don't want more enemies just sticking around on the floor longer and us using our resources.
And if we don't get rid of this guy, like that's just like infinite healing for the moment.
Yeah, the corpse is mega bad damage too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, that changes what I'm gonna do. So I could try and do something like this. So, all right. Wait, is he within range? I'm pretty sure he should be. Yes, he is. All right. So Luka is going to summon forth shadows from his hand, and it will it will come to the middle of this room, but above this corpse. And the shadows will form into a bell as he casts Toll the Dead over that creature. I think that is a saving throw wisdom for that creature.
What's your target?
This guy.
That guy? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello. Excellent roleplay, by the way. But go fuck yourself. Respectfully.
Wow.
Respectfully.
He's so mentally strong. Okay.
Ah, he's in an eternal fucking prison. Ah!
Alright, so that does nothing with him.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 20, so.
Yeah. Alright. But I can do another thing. Luka frowns, not happy that he was so mentally strong that he couldn't hear the bells. And instead I'm sure I can do this. I can do a cantrip, but as my bonus action, bring up my spiritual weapon. If I'm remembering this correctly. Reading it correctly. So instead he will summon his spiritual weapon and bring it forth into the battlefield over there.
Any better time.
Yes, so you'll see the classic threads of his outfit, and in its place will swirl into the threads and furs of a inversed colored teddy bear, and it will hang out. Where would I want to put this? Effie's gonna go with that corpse anyway, so I'll just put it next to Seino instead, since I'm pretty sure you're focusing on those two over there. So
I wasn't gonna go for the corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, you were? I thought you were.
No.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't the
Sorry.
plan.
No, she
That's
can't
okay.
double tap.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Well, then I would move that. I don't know how I can move it, but he would move it towards the corpse if possible. Or no, actually no, he won't do that. He will leave it there. He'll leave it right next to Seino because there's very likely chance that that corpse is going to move. So, yes, it stays where it is, right there.
Okay.
Right there.
And you're attacking...
This one right
that one?
here.
Right.
Yeah. So,
yes, you give it a little attack. Yeah.
Yes.
That'll hit.
Awesome damage.
Give me the damage. Very good. Very
9
good.
force damage.
Very good. This creature does explode when it dies, but it doesn't do anything. It just pops like a zit. It pops like a zit.
Is Effie gooey now?
Yeah. Some what is it? Pus? Yeah, some pus gets on you.
Ew! Stop! I'm gonna vomit.
I block it with my angel wings.
It does not.
She takes it like a facial.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
It's like getting slimed at Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's just like that.
He doesn't move, so that's the end of his turn.
Okay, I'm gonna make a perception check.
I'm percepting. What has he got?
I want to hear or use my other womanly senses to figure out if there's anything else coming from like the vents or anything.
Plumbing the depths of your female intuition, you don't believe that there's any additional creatures coming into this room through the vents or other exits that you can see.
Great.
Damn.
You also sense that Luka might need a hug.
While I'm covered in pus, great. Coming right over. So here's my question for the group. I can risk the AOP from this one, go over and try and double tap this one. I think that gives me, if I go here, then I'm not in range of this one, but I can only move back to like where I am. Because I don't want to stay in, like, on my own, isolated with this one over here. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Or you
Yeah.
you could stay with Seino and focus on the balloon because it's just got a +5 to AC. So sure, it's a 20, to hit it. But
Why would I do that versus getting this guy off of the field?
well, because other people can double tap that one more. Like, it's going to go after Irha's turn. And if we're ignoring the sailors for now, because they're less important, I've got whatever I can throw at the corpse.
Hey, that's not very nice.
And then... and then Irha can come up and double tap it if he wants to.
But the goal is to get through the door.
Well, what if we got through the other side of the door and shut it so that the sailors don't come in?
I mean, we
That
can
is
do
one
that.
thing.
No! No retreat!
It's not retreat. We're not leaving the ship.
Well, I still
But-
think it's important for us to maybe use this as the barrier, right?
Yeah.
So that way these can't clump up and surround.
Yeah, we could still use it as a barrier. Like, say if we were
Yeah.
back in the room, we would have at least 3 people standing in front of the door to stop more from showing up.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, or coming inside and surrounding us, I mean.
Or we could just kill all of them with our fire.
Or that.
Because we're wizards.
So, Sera, since your turn and Maelie, your turn is after mine, you have something that will help both Challa out and this situation?
Alright, I got 3 options. You want me to lay them down?
Sure.
Okay, option 1, which I'm rather fond of. I can ice spear these guys ice wall them in a sphere, so then they're all nicely contained in a little circle that does a lot of damage, and then they can't move without killing the wall. That's option 1. Option 2, I have this fancy new 4-spot attack that's ice spears, and I could throw that down and hit here, here, maybe there without hitting you guys in here. Or option 3 is I could just ride on in, pick them up, and then just thunderstep somewhere.
Will any of those not kill Challa?
I can't die.
The third one.
I can't die. Reminder, I cannot die.
Do we have it confirmed that these things do attack of opportunity?
You don't know for certain, but I mean they probably do. They're creatures. Remember,
Blow me up.
remember, I cannot die.
Cannot die. This is a public Challa announcement. I cannot die. I am immortal.
When it
Do you
comes
still
right
have
down
the... Go ahead, Essie.
Oh, sorry. I can't do quite as much as Sera can. I'm running low on what I would consider spell slots for my AoE stuff. And I'm trying to save it for if we need, if we're surrounded again by like the sailors, I'm trying to save most of my AoE for that rather than spending it on what's surrounding Challa, right? So I'm basically relying on starlight missiles and my wands for now. So I'm down to hitting just one thing, but I'll hit it pretty hard.
All right. Well, if you guys are confident.
So, okay, Maelie can for sure kill this one.
That's what I was thinking.
Zahaab, does Challa still have that thing where he can come back with 1 HP? Or is that like a one-time use only?
No, that's every long rest.
I mean...
I cannot die.
I am immortal. I cannot die.
I
promise kept.
I'm pretty sure he's fine even if he went down.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you guys, but as an overarching reminder for Seino and Irha, we need to plug the door. And Effie's too squishy to be a plug. So I guess Effie will just stab this one.
Give it to him. Show me your moves. Let me see it. What do you got?
You activated my trap card.
Not bad.
Hold on. I made a new thingy thing.
Okay.
Effie, obliterate.
Ooh.
19 will unfortunately miss.
Oh. So that...
It's at a 20 right now because it's engorged.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll do my offhand.
Offhand? Yes.
Yeah.
You took so much shit about your offhand the other day.
It's so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad.
You took it so much shit. It's about to do like 200 damage. Watch.
No.
It's so bad.
Watch that crit.
This is all you.
Oh no, that's messed up, bro. That's no, not like that.
You should see my face right now.
Is it full of tears?
It's probably like the Sera scowl. Like
eyebrows down over the mouth.
Like I told you guys.
Well. Hey, how about instead of talking about plugging the door, you plug the enemy one time?
We need to go shopping for butt plugs, you guys.
I guess so. And I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty. I don't have any big boys, so.
All that dominatrix clothes, no butt plugs.
How do you know? How do you know she's not wearing one?
Why did you pull it out then?
Why not? Maybe I'm enjoying myself.
What do we have left to learn?
A lot.
Are we good on monsters?
I think they had like a third ability that we don't have.
They do.
Yeah.
Something weird. I don't
Weird
remember
wave.
the name.
Weird
wave.
Sera will turn around. She'll do like the cast her head over her left shoulder and be like, "Oh, what's going on? Oh.
Oh god.
And she's gonna give a hard stare at Seino, where there's a gaping tentacle wound. She was to see if he's infected. What is that type of roll?
That would be Arcana or Medicine.
Okay.
Surely I'm not red.
He is infected only with a sense of pride.
Whoa!
Sera, her scowl goes away and she'll have a smile at that. She's very proud of the little mage guard. They look fine. She'll turn back. Before I do it, you guys okay if I go with the ice wall? Or do you want me to help with this situation?
I thought you were helping with this situation.
You want me to help?
I mean, like, the advantage of having an ice wall is that they can't progress further
Correct.
to us, and then we can just still focus fire on those bulbous boys.
I would rather do ice wall.
I move your
Build the
plug
wall.
from here to here.
Build the wall, keep them out.
She'll look back towards
Pay for
the.
it.
She'll look back towards the immigrants and then realize that she is in fact
What?
the one who's the immigrant.
Keep the aliens out. Plug the wall.
Oh my god. Please.
Make the ship
Oh,
great
we don't
again.
take kindly to sailor folks here.
I'm gonna get in trouble, please.
She'll look at Modo in her mind's eye and she'll also give him a embarrassed look because she realized she's forgotten it's been so long since she was hit in battle that she could also heal herself. But she'll make a mental promise to him that she won't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need you to make this a circle. I've never done that before, Arcadum. I want to do the sphere version that's got
Okay.
the 10-foot
Yeah,
radius.
yeah. Alright.
Sphere.
Okay.
Wait, what's the devil planets? It's Gregorum, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the arc you missed.
Yeah.
The whole arc you missed.
There you go.
Alright, help me understand what this does. Does this do any damage to them? Because she's trying to encircle them.
So, if you encircle them, then it's 1 foot thick and it lasts for the duration. It can be attacked, obviously. And, let's see,
So they don't hit because I didn't cut it through them. It's not the 10d6, but then they attack the wall, and if they go through that, then it's the 5d6.
yeah, if they walk through it.
Okay.
It doesn't do damage unless I break through it.
Okay. Sera will raise Ico above her head, and she'll just put a nice little circle around, shoves the box to one side. She'll look at them, feel fairly confident with herself, turn back around.
They will start to summon their dark god. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. No!
Mariah Carey!
Yeah, no, my
No.
I
god.
don't need a lot for Christmas.
This
see,
was
better than
only
Becca
thing
Mariah
I-
Carey.
My goodness.
She'll item interaction, just pull out one of her potion of healings. That's it for her. Well, do we want to move? I'm happy where I am, but do you want to move, Essie?
Well, wouldn't you want to get back through the door so that other people can plug it?
She'll look at Maelie. She'll look back at her wall. Back to Maelie. No.
All right. Suit yourself.
Well, there can be more
No,
that
I'm
come
sorry.
in and just go around.
She will have her step to the side here, so she's out of range of a shooty boy.
Hang on 1 second, I just gotta fix the mess I made real quick. I'm just gonna...
Oh, stinky.
Oh, fuck,
We
I
gotta
did
bring
it.
out the baby wipes.
God damn it, I did it again. Alright. I promise,
Stinky.
I promise it's gonna be okay. Just don't worry about what I'm doing. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
There you
Just
go.
God
Go
moving
ahead.
us.
Go
you
ahead.
know.
As the horse rotates itself underneath the saddle, Maelie just sits there perfectly calm. Luka, don't worry, just hold on. This is normal.
Are you sure?
Ryder,
This is normal.
Ryder, look what I can do.
Where's your horse from again?
I think he's from a lake in the dream somewhere. Anyway,
The bayou?
Love that place.
stay focused, Ayaza.
My cousin's a catfish from the swamp. It's a demon.
Got noodled.
All right, Maelie, what would you like to know?
Well, did we find out what the wave did? Did
No.
anybody find that out?
No.
No.
No, we haven't found that out
Let's
yet.
find out what the wave does.
All right. Weird wave. As a 60-foot line, this creature may dispel all magical active effects within this zone. If such an effect is dispelled, the creature that was benefiting from it, or affected by it, is healed for 10 hit points.
Ah.
Seem to be stuck on text, and I'm not sure why. Here we go. Well, how exciting.
Wait, the
Huh.
creature that was benefiting from him.
Or affected
Sorry.
by it.
Ah, okay.
But that's just magic effects. That's not spells, right?
Spells are magic effects. As are your summons. Like Ayaza and Aeon.
Oh. Not good.
But who gets healed if they get dispelled?
Could you copy
The writer.
paste that in notes?
Yeah, that one's a little tricky to...
Please.
I also think Lolly is AFK, and that really
It was very important.
very important
that's
for
fine.
her.
That's fine.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, I'm over here eating ceviche.
Can you copy paste that in notes, s'il vous plaît?
Did you just ask me in French?
I said please in French. Very common.
Let them dispel us. Do it, you
No.
pussies.
Don't dispel the French, please.
I think there's a lot of people who would want to do that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's weird with a Y.
Yeah, it's weird.
Does this count as an action? Or is
Yeah,
it
it's an
just
action.
like a reaction?
It's an action.
Okay. So I can still theoretically hit the corpse with some starlight missiles and it won't get dispelled.
Oh, yeah. This is for active effects, like buffs, or afflictions, or
Okay, that's
your
what I
adorable
thought.
mounts.
Well, yeah.
Or the wall of ice.
Winky face.
That brings me to a question. Ayaza's kind of more like Gobbles, isn't he? Like he just kind of poofs and appears and then poofs and
Correct,
disappears?
but he is still a summon.
Okay. All right.
You'll have to resummon him if he gets dispelled.
That's fine. Let's see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use Dragon Wand, and we're going to hit the corpse.
Get hecked. It gets me every time. Also, ow.
Oh, look at those two splits.
Yeah, I see 2 splits, so roll twice more.
Okay. I am configuring that.
Damn.
Hey, that's another one.
She's going infinite.
Ooh.
She's going infinite.
27 force damage. I seem to be in pain.
Sera doesn't see the thing die, but she does sit and watch the light show.
Doesn't it completely die?
No.
Because they're all hit separately?
No. Magic missiles done at the same time is considered the same source.
Ah, damn.
Nice.
Well.
Believe me, you don't want that, because then you die if I ever use it on you.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Oh,
You know what? Let's keep it at that.
Legally, DMs aren't allowed to use magic missile.
Ah, yeah.
It's fucking illegal. Any DM that would use magic missile, is fucking tapped me.
Although
It's fucking insane.
I am allowed to split the damage, aren't I, if I wanted to?
Yeah, but you have to assign the missiles first.
So, oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I
Cool.
technically didn't give you a chance to do that, so you could if you wanted to, which is fine.
I've never really done it before. It's fine for now. I don't
Okay.
think it'll be a problem.
In the
Kind of.
in the future, basically, when you have all your missiles in front of you, you decide where you want the missiles to go beforehand, and any extra ones are decided as you roll them. So that's the protocol that we'll do, from this point forward, in case you want to split them. But you don't do it a lot, because generally speaking, it's not worth splitting damage, unless you think
Right.
you can knock multiple enemies out.
Okay. So, if our plan is to barricade the door and everyone be shooting this direction whenever we need to, for the whatever it is, the sailors, right? Then I would go and probably move back through the door. Right?
What?
Are we all going to line up so that we can shoot this direction, or are we going to line up and shoot that direction? Because
Well,
that will change
there's-
whether or not I move this turn.
Right. Effie's perception said that there should be nothing else coming in here.
Right. So it would be better to go and move back so that everyone can line up and block the door, and I'm not right here on the front line.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Just make sure we're not in a line, I guess? Like line, because of weird. And if one of them just decides to, fuck your magic, and then we're just falling, unless we're on the ground.
Well, I've got like 100 feet of movement. I can take us closer to the ground. It's not going to be
Okay,
a
I
problem.
was just saying in case. If we're like gonna stay in the air or be in the air.
You could also possibly just hang out here for a round to see what the heck happens over here. Because they're
whichever
all
you-
still encompassed, and then that way you don't risk what's going on with these guys.
Coming in.
I would not want to hang out next to those tentacle guys.
All right.
Me neither. But it's your turn. You do whatever you want. It's fine.
Yes, me neither as well. I would never want to be seen with such disgusting, feeble creatures. Not you guys though. You three are cool. You three are. You
Oh
three are
yeah,
all good.
oh yeah.
Fist bumps.
Mariah, carry.
I don't need a lot for Christmas.
They can't do anything.
There's just one thing I need.
All right, well,
They
what,
just look around.
what a productive turn for those guys.
I better.
We need to kill. We need to do this. The plan was for Maelie to double tap him, and now obviously that didn't happen.
I mean, okay. I better try to throw my spear at him, I guess.
Your fear spear.
My spear.
Wait, isn't that a disadvantage? Question mark?
Is it?
Is that a
Because
ranged
he's
attack?
prone?
Not if he throws it in the 60-foot
Oh.
line. Then it's a deck save, which is not an
Yeah.
attack.
Okay. Never
Throwing
mind.
it. And then it will do my normal damage, because I remember last time we did this.
Well, you would want to throw it as a line past it, not throw it at the creature, because you could miss.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
okay.
that.
Well, I have my line damage then.
yeah. So now I'll make
Yeah.
my save, take half the damage, and die.
Okay. Alright.
Blech. I, however, will use my impressive dexterity saving throw. Wow, and take half that damage, which is how much?
I don't know yet.
I'll just use your base roll, so 7.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ouchie. And can I do it a second time or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wait, hold on. It's 3d6 for your ability. I'll just roll this. Okay, so three more damage.
Hey, I had to refresh my foundry and it's not letting me get back in. Can you kick?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just when you.
There you go. Second swing. Or attack.
Gotcha. Do you want me to do my line damage, or can I just do my normal
No,
damage?
now you can attack it directly, because... Yeah.
Okay.
Zoom.
That'll work. Damage.
Nothing.
Snake
So ass.
Poor Irha. We need to get
I-
Irha more damage.
I know.
What do you mean?
Alright,
I mean,
and then-
2 damage is very sad for a 6th level paladin.
It's 5, but yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
and
okay.
then I'm gonna move
Still sad.
over here.
The plan!
Sera watches Irha come down the yellow
Fine.
line.
Fine,
She'll give
hang
him
on.
a cheeky smile.
Here. There you go. He's here.
The
Here.
plan!
The plan is getting over the wall!
No, the plan
No,
was to
the plan
plug
is to
here.
plug the hole.
Oh my god. Fine.
The plan
I'll
keeps
move
changing.
here. Here. I'm
Yes.
moving there. God. Holy shit.
You'd have to move here to plug it.
Fine. I'm there.
Okay.
Holy shit. Let's do a fucking Marshall check now.
All right. What do you want to know?
Can I see what's going on in here? Like, can I see if this is gonna affect us coming past here? Like, is there any warning I should be wary of?
That's a perception check, not a martial check.
Ah, okay, fine. Tell me what these guys are gonna do. Challa.
Tactics.
Yeah, tactics. This one.
They're going to suck him until he's dead.
Wow, that sounds like a dream.
What a way to go!
What a way
Great.
to go!
Yippee!
Holy glory, what a hell of a way to die.
Glory, glory.
Glory, what a way
No.
to die!
No, I cannot die, so they'll just suck me and keep on sucking till the death comes for
Even
us
better.
All right. Okay. Now those guys are there. The suckening part. Duh.
He actually pronounced it right.
Please do that again. Duh.
Part duh. Un, deux, trois, es, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Oh, no, now it's
When they
Spanish.
keep, when they keep
I was
sucking
like-
after death. Duh.
Eins, fein, sein.
Oh, that post-mortem ejaculation.
Yep. Coming for Challa, literally.
I'm gonna just start eating Challa. Just give him a little 16 hit you.
No, that is not allowed. I actually don't know my AC. I can't get back in the game.
Oh, me. Well, just keep refreshing it.
Actually,
AC of 19, 21 hits, rolling damage.
Uh-oh. He's back.
This one hits.
Bet.
Challa for 12, which is 54.
You have 54 HP? I'm
Yes.
so jealous.
He has 54 left. He has 66.
My god.
Oh my god.
Danger.
I cannot
That
die.
much HP.
I have 75.
I have 75 as well.
You
Yeah.
guys
What?
are not
You
a
guys
ranger.
are cakey.
That's why I'm just shocked at a ranger.
But you
having
can
so much.
you can teleport. You have a mount side.
No,
piece.
I'm over here talking
You
shit 'cause you were like, save me.
I think I just forget how squishy Effie is, and I think everybody's like the same HP as Effie.
Yeah.
Speaking
You're
of which,
still stronger than the wizards.
speaking of
Well,
which,
yeah, but I'm a rogue.
I'm gonna attack Effie.
What do I want to do here? Nope, I'll take that.
12 necrotic.
I am gonna uncanny dodge that, so I'll take half.
Okay, 18 it is. Whoop.
What?
18 health remaining.
Oh, I want to apply it myself, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Well, you're at 18.
That's okay.
Nibbles, nibbles, nibbles all around. Looks good to me. And go Challa.
So as I
Oh.
still can't get back in.
I forgot this guy. This one move up and attack Seino. Oh my god.
Oh.
Hi.
Can you not?
God.
Disadvantage, right?
Oh,
Disadvantage.
from Blur. Right. Okay. Let me roll again for Blur. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
You will take 11 necrotic damage, and you will be thankful.
Guess I'm taking the damage then.
And where is... I just had it in front of me. There it is. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Go ahead, Challa.
Sorry.
Oh wait, I think I can get back in. What's it? It's loading now.
Alright.
So in the meantime, Challa, he wiggles his body left and right. Says, he looks at everyone else. Is completely assured. Guys, just move ahead. I'll just take these 3 the whole time. No worries. He grabs a siege force bow. He kind of stabilizes it with the 2 to his north and east. He pulls back the bow and tries to shoot the one at his diagonal. That's Hunter's marked.
Blast him.
There we go. I'm just back in time. There we go.
17 will hit. Mm-hmm.
Cool. He rolls damage. Boom. 14 points of damage. Fantastic. Challa then steps over his body into this section. He grabs the bow and he points. He moves Hunter's Mark to this one and goes for his second attack. Ooh, almost a crit.
Let's
Yo,
go.
I really have a +10. Fucking hell. Okay. Boop. 13 damage. He swings his bow, he arcs it in a circle, daps this one up. No, I was aiming for this one.
Oh. Hold on.
Ow.
There you go.
Fantastic. And then I end my... Oh wait, no, I don't. I first... I steer these creatures up and down with a martial check. Fuck. Then I end my turn.
Seino.
Yo,
Beyblade, do it.
it is I.
It is I.
It is I. Seino will not care at all. And he will just attack this guy
Wail on him.
with reckless attack. And I hope I kill him.
Yes!
That is,
Yeah.
I think.
Ooh.
So damage with 1d6 is 16. Is he dead? Maybe.
The top left guy, yeah?
Yes.
Blech.
Yo!
Team Seino?
Slice once.
Jesus.
I'm gonna look at that guy. You're next.
Yes!
Slice again.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
More pus, more pus, more pus.
That's our boy!
It's gonna turn into a bukkake show, so like, calm it down.
Effie kneels with their mouth open.
Oh.
Oh
my god!
It's all bleed damage as well.
Seino?
Oh my god!
And he dead. And since I have 90 feet of movement, I will move here. Yo, Challa!
Daring, actually.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Hello, what's up? Hey, leave some for the rest of us.
Yeah, you got the last one.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm gonna kill this one.
Triple kill.
The plan!
Gotta
We're
plug
doing
it.
it! We're doing it!
The plan.
My lord.
Wait, there was a plan.
Wait.
I'm watching.
Was
Garfield.
I so fast that there's like an after image now here? Like, wait, what is this?
It shows you where you started. I think it was a
Oh.
Foundry update.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
When Seino shows up in the doorway, Sera will give him also a fierce smile. The same one she gave to Irha.
And it will just look ready for combat. And he will, I think, end his turn.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Luka.
Seeing the last bulbous guy pop from his rain of vision, he frowns a little bit as his lone little teddy bear spiritual weapon is just sitting by itself. But instead, he will move it if I can potentially move the template. Isn't that on the spell? I can move the template from there. I
Oh, yeah, you
believe
can-
so.
you can move it around.
Okay, cool. So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20? That'd be right there, I believe. Well, kind of. Not exactly in the right square, so.
It gets bigger as it moves.
just gets bigger and bigger.
Becomes a grizzly bear.
Oh, that would be sick. So he moves it there, and let's see. Huh. There's not much I can do here, or he can do. How about we bless some people?
We like blessing.
We do like blessing. Well, are we going to release these guys? Just let them chill in there for a while, or?
I'm gonna murder them inside the barrel I
How
put
long?
them in.
How long does that spell last?
10 rounds.
How is that? 10 minutes?
One minute.
That's 1 minute, which is 10
1
rounds.
minute.
Yeah, 1
Sorry.
minute.
Sorry, I can't math. Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna
excuse
say-
me. No, it's 100 rounds. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Fish
Let's
in a
don't
barrel,
them.
baby!
Let's taunt them for 9 minutes and 4 seconds.
Just mock them while they're just locked in an ice cage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since they're stuck, and you can just shoot them from there, let's see. Would it make sense to do bless when maybe our hitters might not need to go hit them? Question mark?
It's roll to hit, right? Here, I'll tell you if I'm gonna do rolls to hit. What I was planning to do is not actually a roll to hit, but I could use it. I feel like bless at this point is a waste unless more bad guys come.
Yeah.
Because you'd probably give it to Maelie and me, because I'm imagining we're gonna fly up and then just shoot down at them.
Yeah.
So you can hover above the circle. Hee.
Just rain down fire and starlight at them. And ice.
Justice rains from above.
Okay. That means I can't, well, I shouldn't shoot at them because I don't want to damage the wall either.
But if we were doing that raining down from above type thing, you could potentially save your action again until Ayasa gets in position. When I fly over for my turn, you know?
To get blessed?
To do
For
an
you guys?
action. If you had a spell that would hit them
Mush.
from above.
Alright, well, give me 1 second. I have to see if I have something. Because it'll
That's
have to be
your-
ranged.
Your starlight missiles just automatically hit, so there's no attack roll, right?
Yeah.
So there's no reason. to
Blessing me
bless
is
for that.
really
There's really
Not
no
great.
reason. Yeah, so that takes away my plan. I could just at range guiding bolt somebody. That's the best I can do. Or toll the dead.
You can
Yeah, you
also
can-
use your action to perceive if there's anything else coming from this direction.
Oh yeah, Marshall. I totally forgot about that. Let me do that, Marshall, really
It'd
quick.
be perception.
Or perception. Marshall or perception doesn't really matter. I guess perception. 22.
Damn.
Nice.
Luka opens those purple eyes wide.
Mm-hmm. He
All
did
right.
see those titties a mile away.
All right. Well, from your current position, you can see that there is obviously emanations coming from whatever's in here.
Oh.
And indeed, there's the ice that is holding back these creatures. As a reminder, this part of the map kind of goes out into a long stretch of like a tramway.
Oh.
You can't quite see
okay.
that far. You see that there are some lights in the distance. You can hear the sounds of battle echoing far down the tunnel, so there's no telling what's heard that. But you don't see any additional creatures at this time.
Okay. So at this very moment, there's nothing coming that I'm aware of. All right, so I think it's probably best if I hold my action when Maelie moves within range. Or is she planning to move within range of that ice circle to just rain starfire upon them?
Double check. Sera, your ice circle's not like a complete sphere. It's not closed on the top, right? It's just a wall.
I believe so. It's the circle option, yeah.
Okay.
I circled them.
So it's just a circle wall, but no covering on top. If that's the case, we can easily fly over there, and since we're 20 feet up and they're on the ground, we just hover above.
Sure. Okay, well.
Got any heals on deck?
I do have some heals. Would you like that?
I got 9 HP. I could either heal off killing these guys, or you could heal me. But does it heal the other people? Because they're also low.
I do have... Wait, let me check if this is... It's a bonus action! Okay. Wait, does that count? If I use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
I can't do anything with my bonus action?
No. Yeah.
Just making sure?
It uses
Okay.
your bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So I can't use that spell, but... That one's also a bonus action. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I cannot heal you at this moment. I am sorry.
Aww.
So, yeah. Instead, if we're just gonna sit there and hit these guys, I can just save my action from after Maelie does damage to do Guiding Bolt on, I guess, which one?
An enemy.
An enemy that still survives. So, holding action after Maelie moves within range to use Guiding Bolt on a surviving enemy.
You got it. Effie.
All right, I go up. Can I use it if I peekaboo behind Challa? Does that count as cover?
No.
Okay, then fuck it.
Not all of us have fat tits to cover behind.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna come here, and I am going to stab
Let
like
me
I
see.
was born to do.
Do what you were born to do. That'll hit.
Yay! Clap
And sneak attack.
and sneak attack.
Bring death upon this creature.
Features sneak attack.
That's
Let's
15,
go.
so it trigger another attack as well.
Yep.
So I die in the first hit, or excuse me, I go unconscious, and then the triggered attack can finish me off if you hit.
Great. I'm doing that without the cantrip because I can't double cantrip.
All right, and that will kill it.
Great. I want to roll my thing. she watches as the pus pours out onto Challa and herself, and she's just like looking like a cummy ghost.
Oh no.
I don't know if I ever want to hear that sentence again.
It's ruining her outfit.
This is a different kind of Mario where when you turn around from the ghost, it just fucking nuts, and then
Yeah.
you turn around and then it's just like,
Oh my
don't look at me.
God.
And
that's
as
why
her
they're blushing
bonus
when you look at
action-
them.
She'll dash this way. And I'll make a martial check. I'm pretty sure... Actually, I'll do a perception check.
Yeah, look
Or
at
a
that
martial-
vodka.
Yeah, what would that be for looking at the Voidka? Or checking the hallway?
Okay, those are two different things. You want to check the hallway for enemies?
The Voidka.
Oh, for that?
Like if the Voidka... Yeah,
Oh, okay. That would be Arcana.
okay.
Damn.
What?
Is that a 7?
Vo-
That is
void
seven,
who?
seven.
And that's it. Irha, you just feel something sticky and wet looming behind you.
Yeah.
Irha, he kind of gets that chill down his spine as he slowly turns his head to look at Effie.
She's looking like a cum ghost.
Just pure fear and disgust is on his face as he kind of like tries to step against the wall. Please do not come anywhere near me.
Sera will look down, and her pristine hygiene will kick in. And she'll just fly away immediately. She's been hovering this whole time. What?
All right, so up. Dun, dun, tease, dun, dun, hit. There's all kinds of shit happening in there.
She does not like that. Not one bit.
You have
What's the-
barely any idea what is happening, but what you
What's
do
the
know,
verge of collapse? That's really what she's looking for.
you don't know. You just know. Don't touch that.
Where's the door?
That's the door.
Like, is it a sliding door? Is it an open door?
It has a console. It's an auto door.
Is it an action to close the door?
It is an item interaction.
Well, if only you had a kit.
She'll drop the healing potion she was holding back into her pocket. So if I get this right, I can just like boop, press the button and keep going.
Hopefully.
It's not an action.
That's an item interaction.
Okay. She'll look back. There's something terrifying in there. How does the button look before she touches it?
The same button that you've seen on the teledonic structures from before on Conflux.
It's not like sparking or anything. You know, like a sparking wire.
No sparking. It doesn't. It's not a mouth. Any other weird stuff.
Okay. She'll press the button.
Is it big and red?
All right. That's, yes, the big red button. As you press the button, you hear it, and then nothing happens.
You cut out. We hear what?
You hear the sound of a door malfunctioning.
Okay. Well, she'll leave that for not her. Let me make sure. I'm sure I've got the distance, so let me make sure. All these tooltips, I don't. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, yeah, plenty of distance. Okay, she'll come up here. Is this also 30 feet up, like the other room?
Yep, except when you go outward, then it goes to 60 feet. It's like a big tram.
Like down here?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, she'll come over here.
We're going to Disneyland!
She'll admire her own handiwork. And she'll float up. I'll adjust it to be like about 30 feet. She'll look at all these little sad, not tentacle sailors. I had one other critical question for you, Arcadum. The spells that she got from Sokos, the Greygrim guy, are those spell slots or are those corruption points to cast?
Spell slots.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. I don't have the radius on this. I'll put the description in the chat here. I'm not casting yet. What's the radius?
Each spear is a 5-foot radius. So it hits the square that you summon it and every adjacent creature.
So if I go here, 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 and here, it doesn't damage the wall, but it damages everything?
Yeah.
Okay. She will, in fact, cast Ice Spears, and she'll have a fond thought towards Sokos, the Devil Lord, and she'll cast them right here.
Where's your 5th one going?
I have a 5th one?
Or 4.
Oh,
Excuse me. No. It's
4, right?
It's 4 5-foot area. That's my bad.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let me do some math here. Okay.
And I don't know if you must roll attack first. Uh-oh. Here, I'll just hard roll. 2d6. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Give me a second. I gotta do a bunch of shit for that, interaction-wise. So,
she'll shape the spears to look just like Ica, but with a pointy end.
Actually, we're gonna just do it this way. Okay. Second one. Third one. Oh, I forgot these ones.
It's just gonna start overflowing. The more we just
She's making kebabs, baby.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Overflow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Overflow.
Okay.
So I guess
Take
they
a
will be
long
coming for them.
inhale, feeling the rush of healing she's about to get.
Okay.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 creatures died.
I have questions for you when you're ready.
Oh, this one too. Sure, what's up?
All right, question 1 on the healing. Let's see, so I've never used this. So the description, whenever you defeat an enemy with a spell you control that does damage, and then there's stuff about the devils I summon, you are healed for an amount of hit points equal to your current corruption level. Does that proc once or 5? Well,
6.
does it proc once because I killed? With one spell, or is it proc for each one I kill?
Whenever you kill a creature. So it procs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Alright. Deep inhale. And she watches, do they bleed?
Hold on, I'm still doing things.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff happening there.
Okay, so these die. And so that's going to cause damage to the wall.
Or let me pull up its AC for you. AC's 12. 130 HP.
Alright, so this part of the wall is destroyed as they explode. This creature takes 15, and this creature takes 15.
This is insane.
Those creatures are immune to it, but
I love AoE.
This one is dead.
Oh my god, you guys have so much HP. It's crazy. You guys are so tanky.
Okay.
She's just made a fucking sphere of annihilation out of what her code
She made a blender.
I'm feasting on your envy.
Sera, you literally made a fucking grub blender.
Just fucking hand wave it, dude. Move on with it. Let us move on with our lives. What the fuck are you doing?
Just wait until you see my other
This is
recharge
just a
from this.
waste of time. Can we
Be
just fucking play the
organized.
game?
Let him do it.
Let her cook.
Let him
Wait.
cook.
Okay.
Where are the grubs on our sheet?
They're up at the very top.
Alright.
There should be there, yeah.
I see it.
Grubs.
Drone.
Grubs. Grubs. Grub. Grub. Grub.
Overflow.
Overflow.
What was the section of the wall that
So this
destroyed?
wall
Okay.
is destroyed?
So that section of the wall is destroyed.
Okay. So because they're standing in it, do they take the 5d6 then?
They will when they move through it.
Okay. Alright, so she'll take a deep inhale, and all the blood from these ruptured sailors will just float out and bind straight into her for a full heal. Second question.
Yeah.
My Wisdom of the Rhyme on the staff. Whenever a cold damage spell you hard cast successfully defeats an enemy, you may recharge a use. So is that
That's
once
only
per?
once.
Okay. Cool. Then she will recharge one of her fireballs.
Okay.
And she'll also have some of the blood just coalesce into ice and seep back into Ica. She'll look down upon her prey and wish that if only she could eat them.
Like a vampire.
Alright.
All right.
Go ahead.
So we're going to start our movement and kind of come halfway down the hall here. But as we pass the door, Maelie's going to look in and see whatever this mess is.
Oh, shit!
Does it take any sort of roll to know that that's Voidka?
No.
All right. So Maelie's got a little bit of a hypothesis here, kind of putting 2 and 2 together. Being a space wizard, Voidka's just a space rock, isn't it?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
What is it exactly? Do we
What a-
know yet?
What a great question.
Ah. So what sort of role would that be?
One that you are not capable of determining.
I see. Oh, interesting.
At least not at this point.
Well, then I'm just going to do the standard arcana and see what's going on in the room. Interesting things. We'll check it out with the suit later. Zoom! We are floating about 30 feet above, because I don't want anything jumping up and attaching itself to Ayaza's legs. But also so that we can get over the wall.
Yeah, we don't want those ankle biters.
The wall!
Not that there's much wall left. Hey, Siri, you mind if I tear down a little bit more of your wall?
She's on Aeon, and she's just prancing back and forth. She's so elated at everything that's happening.
I'll take that as a yes. You don't mind?
Destroy them. Destroy them all. Look at them.
Okay.
Giggling.
Yeah, sounds like she's giggling. All right.
Luka smiles at her surprising cuteness right now.
We're gonna upcast Chatter at level 3.
Oh my god.
And we're going to just kind of basically, boom, right there.
Uh-huh.
Just watching him click every single grub.
Can we just skip our turns and go back to the wizards?
One got a crit.
One got a 20.
Oh, fucking! I
Well.
love ASMR D&D.
Dice as ASMR, my favorite.
All right, let's see here. 17 on the drop. HP threshold is a drop on a kill, half on a drop there, so we'll do it this way. Okay, let me adjust chats. I'll have to use chats. There we go. Alright, let's do it. DC of spell is 15.
Think so.
Alright, here we go. 15, so that means this one takes... Oh, this one's dead no matter what. That one takes... That one's dead no matter what. That one dies. That one at half. That one dead. That one dead. That one half. Okay. That one's dead. Dead. Half damage. Dead. Half damage. Dead. 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 Half damage, but dead. Dead anyway, dead anyway, dead anyway, dead anyway, dead anyway, and 2. And... Ha-ha! This one explodes. Because he takes like a bajillion damage.
Yeah, because everything explodes.
And then, ha!
2 more.
And this entire wall, this is gone. The whole thing is exploded.
It's just a sheet of frigid air now.
Okay, there you go. Good
When
job.
you do that, I'm gonna get you.
Now I get to guiding bolt. Unless you're not done with your turn.
Now you will die.
Did they also take their explosive damage?
They are immune to it.
Also, okay,
The
yeah.
grubs are immune to it.
Yeah. Well, I left some for you, Luka. There you go.
He just chooses one.
Yeah.
And he
She
just
puts both arms up in the air. She's now cheering in her jig.
Why is Big Guy in here?
Get him, Luka.
Yeah, I guess which one will he target?
One of the full health ones, maybe.
The full health one, yeah.
Bring it on!
Yeah, that one.
You'll
that
never,
you're pointing at.
You cannot defeat me. I am beyond
Are you sure?
your mortalic comprehension.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, your power is... Ha ha! I'm still here.
You're next.
So are you.
I'm 30 feet in the
I'm
air.
gonna touch your hair. Without permission.
I'd like to see you try.
Alright.
That's a hate crime.
Okay. Now it's
Doesn't
their
it
turn.
explode?
Yes, but they don't take damage from their own explosions.
Oh.
The grubs are immune to it. That's why there's no more wall left. Or that guy. Okay, so now they're all gonna exit. And make 5d6 roll, please.
Okay.
Plan.
The plan! It's working!
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Can you check, do I get a save for that?
Yeah, dex save.
Dex save? Doesn't matter. But this one. He has the hit points. No! Thwarted! Ah!
Just obliterated them.
Alright, good job. Meanwhile, back at the plan.
Alright.
It worked. We killed them all.
Oh,
They're dead.
oh, that reminds me.
What?
She takes one hand
Yay.
and places it on Irha's back, and the other hand and places it on Seino's back, and she goes, "The plan." It worked.
Are those hands slimy?
Yes.
Irha is going to literally squawk and jump
Can you
forward.
do that for me? I need my immersion.
I'll be right back. Bathroom break.
Yes.
Oh, bathroom break.
Oh, those
Okay.
10 minutes of rolling we'll never get back.
I know. I'm like, they're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, Irha is going to squawk and do a huge jump as he rips off the back of his cloak, unbuckling it very quickly to hold it in front of him as it is disgusting.
Well, what do you want me to do about this problem?
Effie, look what you did.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, ask the wizard to do prestidigitation on you or something. Don't
You
be
can't
touching
even
me.
pronounce that.
Don't be touching me with your fucking cum.
Well, a lot of people like it when I touch them with my cum.
Well, I don't.
She waltzes back and kind of, like when a dog shakes when they're wet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
As she's walking past Irha, she does that and then keeps walking.
Irha holds up the cloak to hide his face as it just splatters onto the rest of his cloak.
You know what, Irha? You should kill her.
Nope.
You should. Sorry, like Challa doesn't say that. I don't know why I did that. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Irha, don't worry. Maelie has prestidigitation. You'll be just fine. Come along.
Okay.
Come
Effie,
on.
that is very rude. You shouldn't waste pure life essence like that. It's quite
Do you want to
detestable.
add to the collection or?
Seino will pull in the wings. He will calm down, and then suddenly he will just feel omega exhausted, but also felt like he achieved something, and he will just take a deep breath and slowly waddle his way over.
Whilst I was in the ship, how did you became such a harlot? It's quite strange.
What do you mean? I've always been a harlot. How many times have you seen my tits, Challa?
Yes, there's one thing with showing, and there's another thing with bodily fluids. It's and this dress. It's interesting.
And this is what the demons gave me.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying it's harlotty.
What's wrong? Explain to me what is wrong with my outfit.
Why are you questioning her outfit at this point?
You look cold. Well, it's just this in combination with flicking cum towards Irha is quite. I don't know. It's down a direction I didn't expect for Effie, and I was just making sure she's okay.
Well,
Whilst I was
it
gone,
wasn't
many things must have
my
happened.
fault that I got exploded on. Looks at man and sky.
Yes, but He squints and he says, "But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I was talking about flicking it. Regardless,
I was just trying to get clean.
yes, no problem."
She looks at the wizard who has pressed the meditation.
I think they're AFK.
They are AFK at this moment.
What? So you collect gum? What do you mean the collection?
What do you mean?
You said, do you want to add to the collection?
She points to self.
You're Oh, I understand. He kind of sneers at that and like he put one second. I have something for this.
You have something for this. I'm scared.
I have something for this. Actually, I don't have it in my inventory anymore. Fuck.
Well.
Damn, sad. He like a black light across Effie. He turns on Cardinal's sight and he tries to assess.
Your retinas burn off.
Oh no. Didn't need those
like
anyway.
looking at a supernova.
You're not that hot. Come on, chill out. Know your place.
Well, no, I'm
Relax
saying
a
because
little.
if it's a black light that's looking for bodily fluids and you're using your cardinal sight for that, it's like looking at the center of a sun.
Yeah, you think cardinals stare at bodily fluids a lot? You think that's kind of their thing?
Who knows? You could make it happen.
Yeah.
Hey, Irha.
Irha sighs as he is holding his cloak in front of him. Yes.
You did a good job in there.
Oh. Thank you. You did as well.
I hit once. Seino.
Yeah. Yeah.
You also did a good job. What is Challa doing? He's having a seizure.
Thank you.
He's bugging right now. What is happening here?
He's Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm moving.
Was that how I looked on the battlefield?
Is it possible that one of you guys could catch me? And he as he asks, 30 feet in the air.
You look at Effie and she's covered in pus.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm ready.
I can.
Oh well, I'll get the one that's actually flying. And
I'm not flying anymore.
He looks down at him instead. Could you fly up here? I don't want to fall to, become double crippled.
You see, activating the wings really gets on the nerves. I cannot do it as often.
All right.
I can catch you, don't worry.
I don't know if I'm jumping down, will I have to worry about damage?
Don't jump. Don't jump.
Did Mama really just roll 100 dice and go take a shit?
Yeah.
That's D&D, bro. That's real D&D.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Essie and Lolly have also been gone for 6 minutes, so.
Yo, they're all in the same place.
Yeah. It's a pretty
they're
long
holding
break.
hands.
They're
holding hands.
They're all coordinating against us.
Yeah, they're holding hands and listen, y'all, it is 1:15, it is the shitting hour. If you have to shit, please go shit now.
Okay, I'm gonna go shit too, see you guys.
I shat during the 100 dice.
I already did my pre-shit, so I'm good.
I have not shitted yet, although I have not ate enough to shit it.
I'm about to say, you didn't get your matcha?
Yeah, you didn't matcha.
The matcha poops?
No matcha poops today because I didn't get matcha. Although I could order it right now.
You get matcha poops later?
Yeah, I can catch matcha poop later so I can have green shit. Okay, let me tell you.
That you should do that for St. Patrick's Day. You know how
Oh
they
my
make like
god!
green
You're
eggs and
right. You're
ham?
right. Right.
be pinched.
Storm, listen to this.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Listen to this. If I don't have green on me, I can drink matcha shit and smother it all over me, and then I will
Well,
have green.
Or you can.
you one up everybody, and instead of
Uh-huh.
having green on you, you have green in you.
Yeah,
You're
that.
right. You're so right. And then if people don't have green on them, I can sell green shit cups to smother on them as
Oh
a
my god.
profit.
You're gonna have runny poops for that. Are you sure you got liquid in your body for
milk. I can drink some milk.
That
oh my
sounds
god.
like go to the parade, like the St. Patrick's Day parade, and just drop trow. And
You just drop little trickles of green shit down the road.
yeah, it's like the flower girl at weddings, but with green shit.
Yeah. That's gonna be my wedding. It's gonna be green shit. Hire me as your flower girl.
Done.
I'll make sure.
Essie,
Huh?
Is Essie back? Oh.
Essie, are you back?
No, I don't think she
No.
is.
Then who said back?
I was literally in the middle of like opening a drink with both my hands, so I couldn't unmute. Hi, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Effie came and asked Maelie if
Hello?
Maelie could press to digitation her because she's covered in pus.
Well, yeah. Sure.
I'm so excited, you guys. We smushed them.
Effie
Snaps fingers.
stands underneath the horse, and I'm assuming that there's probably like a. Okay. For once, I did not intend that to be like anywhere sexual. But I'm assuming it's like a rain shower, right?
Are you getting pissed on by Ayaza?
No, I was trying not to do that.
I'm back. Who's getting pissed on?
Effie.
Take one guess.
Nah, she just snaps her fingers and it just kind of whisks away. You're clean.
Thank you.
Ira looks up to Maelie as he holds up his cloak. Hey, my love, can you please fix my cloak as well?
Maelie smiles real big, snaps her fingers.
Ira gives a soft smile and puts it back on.
Is it possible we can get down now?
Of course. And
You guys
we
want to meet my boyfriend?
lower to the ground as Maelie gives
Come
Effie
in.
a look.
Yeah, Ira gives like a surprised Pikachu face.
Sera wants to give one compliment to Maelie. Maelie, that was fantastic.
Ah, thanks.
I'm particularly worried about Chilgestra up. What's going on there?
That's why I
I
want
d-
to introduce you to my boyfriend.
I don't know how to stabilize that. I'm also worried. She's gonna look at herself. Is she infected?
There appears
Arcana.
no, there's no need. There appears to be no
Okay.
signs of infection
On
And
her.
on any of us?
Okay.
on
She'll,
any of you at this time.
Good.
she'll put on her fake glasses and give a critical look at everybody. Well, let's go meet this individual from the Rexus Federation.
Okay, follow me.
In a moment. There's something I would like to do. I'll be right behind you.
Ira will stay behind with Luka. Hey, just because of the environment win, do you mind if I stay behind with you?
I would prefer it, given shouldn't be alone. Better to go in pairs.
Of course.
Just follow me.
Ira will follow
And-
Luka.
Luka will
All right, hold on,
go.
hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Me or them?
You go. Do your
Oh,
thing.
well, Luka will go back into this room, ignoring
Bat.
that, ignoring that, and we'll hobble into this room and look around. And can you describe the room to me?
So, this room at one point must have been a receiving area for vessels. You can see that there are there's pieces of machinery fallen from the ground, broken, discarded, battle-damaged pieces as well. This was probably a place for such vessels to dock and perhaps even storing of other such devices and objects. It's like a cargo
Okay.
bay.
So after all that, is there bodies or just blood, or like
Yeah,
how does that,
there's-
the aftermath?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of the residue of the corpses left over. there's pus and blood everywhere.
Okay. So, looking around, surveying the aftermath of what happened, Luka will gingerly take a seat in front of the door and try to crisscross his legs, but it's kind of awkward since he can't really move his other leg. And put his quarterstaff on his lap, but holds it or on either side of them, and closes his eyes. Luka doesn't say anything, but he feels and lets his own thoughts run wild as he sits there and says his own sort of prayer to what has just transpired within this room and the room he was just in. He says or thinks a prayer to all that has passed, whether they were human or creatures. He doesn't say it to any god, or none in particular, but he prays for their peace in their death, and he prays for the ferry to their next life to be kinder. He prays that they're judged fairly, and he prays that this is the final means to their clear end. He prays for their peace, and he prays for their mercy. And as he closes his eyes again, he does whisper one thing, and something he thought of as a little bit of a gesture, but also parting words. Bind them not to the pasture, chain them not to the plow, set them free to find their calling, to their return, homeward bound.
All right,
And with the last...
you have religion trained?
I don't believe so.
All right, make me a religion check then, and continue.
All right.
Okay, continue.
And then, with the last of his words, he opens his eyes and looks at the room once again and turns to Irha and opens his hand as for a sign that he needs help to get up.
Irha will take Luka's hands and pull him up.
Thank you for that. I'm done now.
You're welcome. We should probably get heading back. A very lovely prayer. Hopefully they have a good time in the afterlife, no matter or where they go. You did well today.
You did as well. Hopefully wherever they end up is much kinder. Just a shame that what we had to do was a necessary thing.
Well, no one deserves a fate like this. I think this is for the better.
It is the way. Let's get back to the rest of them.
Irha will
And
make
he
sure
turns to
Luka,
head back.
Yeah, Irha will make sure that Luka is able to walk properly as he's going to start heading back with them.
As you start to do so, when you pass by here, something occurs.
No!
Oh no! Come on, can I just get to the rest of them?
You're the one who wanted to go do a fucking prayer in the middle of everything.
In the middle of a battlefield, I wonder.
To no one in particular.
Exactly. Anyone could be listening.
Did we finish taking the shit?
Yes, the shitting is done.
Yes, we did.
We're now taking a religious shit.
All right. Luka, as you walk past the strange emanations coming from this room, you feel an almost familiar presence. Luka. A voice beckons from within the room to the northeast.
hearing his name, Luka stops in his tracks and sends a curious gaze into the room.
You see the strange energy fading and shifting, slowly eating at the metal. But you think you see something else inside of it. Something odd indeed. A shadow. Luka.
Irha.
Irha glances over to Luka. Does Irha hear this or no?
No. Only Luka does.
Yes.
Someone's calling me in there. And I don't know what it is.
What do you mean
In there.
calling you? In there? The radiation-filled bullshit?
Yes.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea for us to go in there. We don't know what that thing can do to our human bodies.
I agree. Could you potentially get Maelie in here? And his feet are planted on the ground. He's still looking at the room, looking for the shadowy figure.
Can Irha turn on his soul sight to see if he sees anything from there?
Yeah. As you turn on your soul sight and gaze within the room, I'm going to have to come back to you.
Oh!
Meanwhile,
you don't need no Maelie. You got a paladin.
Back at the south, Effie approaches the door and inputs the code. Blip, 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 blip. Go ahead.
So Effie kind of beckons people. Yeah, this is my new buddy, and she kind of approaches. And does he still look like he's busy?
Yes, although perhaps less distressed, if such a thing could be described of the creature.
Okay. Instead of jacking in over here, she's gonna try and jack into him directly.
Okay. As you do so, well, first you approach to do so, and the creature will notice you, and then will nod and offer the palm of its other hand.
She takes its palm. How big is this palm?
I mean, it's
in comparison.
It's a large creature, so it's probably like twice the size, 75% larger than your hand.
Okay. She kind of takes the palm in her palm, and then takes the dongle of her convalescence kit and plugs it in.
All right. As you place it inside of the small entrance port, you will suddenly feel a brim of energy pulse through the kit. The light on the screen begins to brighten, and the creature speaks clearly and without the same level of desperation and also the kind of overarching code that prevented from proper communication. Greetings, user. It is good that we may finally converse properly. This one is grateful that you have purged the nearby area. It has made the sealing of the environment to be far more efficient.
You're very welcome. I'm glad we could be of help.
Indeed. This one believes that perhaps with some time, calculations could infer that containment of breach may be possible within the next 12 years.
Where is the next set of infected?
Scanning. Infection points can be found at these locations. Your map has been updated.
Great.
Let's go.
Do you have an idea of how many more, or in comparison to what we just fought here?
Uploading schematics of known features of enemies. Free martial checks are now available for various new creatures that you're facing.
Great. Does he give me an idea of how many more creatures?
Hold on.
All
right. At this point, what you see on the map screen, so the vessel that you're on, which has been broken into 3 pieces, the Akanakoros, is separated into 3 distinct pieces. You are on one of the smaller ones, so there's a large one and 2 smaller ones. The shaft and balls, if you will. While you are in the right ball, there are several different infection points, but there is also an energy level that dictates that there may be survivors. The survivors, specifically where the life support is still maintained, is found in the most northeastern section. It is also at this point that you realize just how big this vessel is. It is the size of a city. So, the travel point from where you are to where the survivors are could take several days. Or at least the allotment of hours that would equal a normal day in the world in which you hail from. Since technically there aren't days in the Astral Sea. There are cycles, but anyway, the point is, it will take quite some time for you to reach that point. In addition, you also know that there are several other pieces of this part of the vessel that are what the creature describes as irradiated. They are areas of large Voidka emanation. The priority of the creature, as you will see since you're basically in its brain, is that it must contain the Voidka emanations at all costs, preferably by resealing them, and perhaps less preferably disposing of them properly. The problem is that this creature, as a part of the automatons that are supposed to upkeep this place, is vastly outnumbered by the problems that are all over the place. It also has no contact with the other 3 pieces. You will see that there are many yellow warning signs, and as you sift through them on your monitor screen, you will see that they reveal to you that there are other concerns that the creature has. It's concerned about the survivors, but it's also concerned about the weapons bay becoming corrupted or detonating, which would wipe out most of the vessel that remains. It also is concerned about retrieving something that it calls a data core, and also it is concerned about the impending threat of the infected. You are currently on the least infected part of the vessel, but it is concerned because some of the pieces that it needs, like the data core, for example, is on the larger part of the vessel, which is the most infected. The other ball, the left ball, let's say, is where the ammunition storage is, and it is concerned that if that one becomes infected, it can just simply explode, destroying the other 2 pieces of the vessel. And that is what you're able to deem in quick connection.
On the map, does it kind of show me from our ball to where the survivors are? Like how many pockets of infection that we'd be hitting?
It would depend on your route. The fastest and loudest route would be going down the Magway, which has a pretty heavy infection level compared to the other routes, but it is the most straightforward. You could go through the Quarter Bay, which is going to be a lot of tight quarters and tighter spaces, which have different smaller pockets of infected. So your choice is many small encounters in which you'll have to suffer attrition and ambush, or one very large encounter in which you would have to fight your way through a massive horde of infected.
You guys know which one I want.
And then as far as like from here to the core that you were describing, how long in like hours is that?
To the data core, you mean?
Yeah.
The data core is on the long part of the vessel, the shaft. It's not on this one.
Yeah. No, I know that. I'm asking from here to there.
Oh,
How
well,
long
you'd
in
have
hours?
you'd have to cross through the astral sea. It would take a couple hours to reach it, and then from an access point to the data core, probably a couple days.
Oh.
Remember, this is a city, basically.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why I was asking in terms of hours, because I have a handful of things running through my brain.
Mhm.
And to its knowledge, are there any remaining other constructs left?
It doesn't know. It has lost contact with the other pieces, but it knows it's the last remaining construct on this ball.
All right. And then I guess the last question that I have currently is about the Voidka room. Is if it's stable on this ball.
No. That's what it's trying to do.
Does it look like it's the progress bar is ticking up? Or
Yes,
ticking
because
down?
now it's not being attacked by a bunch of infected fucks.
Okay.
But it will take time to seal it properly.
Okay.
You will
And-
also notice that there is a red warning over the Voidka room. And it states, "Do not interact by any means."
Effie loudly states, "Do not go in the Voidka room by any means at all.
Well, but my suit, I've got questions about that, but I'm waiting on the boys.
Don't go by any means.
Meanwhile-
including a Voidka suit.
I've got
Meanwhile,
questions, but I'm waiting on the boys.
Irha is told by the person doing that thing they shouldn't be doing to go get Maelie.
Ira turned on his soul sight.
I know. I'm just catching
Okay.
us up. Like-
Okay.
Okay. So while Effie is speaking with the construct, and after Luka said, "Hey, go get Maelie," Irha decided to use Soul Sight and look into the void. Oh boy, do I have do I have a lot of things to tell you, Irha.
Okay, hang on. Let me grab up my notes.
Are you ready for
Yes,
the
let me
burden
start-
of wisdom?
Sure am.
I love Void.
Man,
We love knowledge.
StormEdge starts to have flashbacks.
Sure, man. Flashbacks.
Mhm.
Well,
All right. Sorry, I hope my eating isn't coming through. This chicken is delicious.
No.
I called to choose, but it's alright.
Sorry, I'm moving my mic further away, but as
chocolate rain.
you look into the void, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw versus insanity.
Gotcha. We love it.
Oh god.
A wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh mein Gott. As you look inside, you see visions, people, cities, screaming, things pointing at you, accusing you, and something rushing towards your head.
Ira will pull back as he gives a very loud scream, covering his eyes, falling, crippling to the ground as
Alright.
he covers his head.
Alarmed, Luka would turn around and try to assess what's happening to him.
Okay, the rest of you heard Iris scream.
Luka, don't go in there. Please,
Why? What?
don't
What did
go
you
in there.
see?
Just listen to me. Don't go in there.
I wasn't thinking to.
As
I
you
don't care
did you
what you
see?
hear. Do not go in there.
as you look up, Ira, to your friend, you see that even though your soul sight is off, the visions are not. One of them stands behind Irha, and you can see it is another Irha, but this one's face is twisted with an evil glee, and is slowly but surely placing its hand on the other Irha's shoulder.
Can Luka see this?
Or Luka, excuse me, the other Luka.
Oh,
Sorry,
so
I
confused.
mixed your names up.
Irha will give a very panicked expression as he quickly gets to his feet, pulling Luka behind him as he swings him behind him, trying to get him away from such shadow as he rips his spear off his back.
Okay,
What are you doing? What's going on?
As this happens,
Luka looks at
Challa.
him confused.
Challa. You there? Zahaab?
Sorry, it's me.
Challa?
Yeah, what's good?
Alright, you can see that Irha is panicking and reacting to something, and Challa sees, just for a brief moment, a flicker of something standing behind Luka. There's something here.
Can I use cardinal sight?
That is your
to
cardinal
assess-
sight.
Oh, okay. Does it look like it knows I noticed it?
Mm-mm.
Or does it seem aware of Irha and Luka?
Do you concentrate to try and see it better?
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said use cardinal sight. Yeah.
Very well.
Trying to use...
Alright, in that case, the veins on Challa's head will pulse outward as he focuses on what is in front of him. With the cardinal sight, you see emanations that are actively walking out of the room. One of them is behind Luka, and certainly seems aware of Luka and Irha. You can see that the others are surrounding the three of them, Irha, Luka, and the false Luka, and are pointing and laughing. You can see some of them are walking on the ceiling and pointing at your other party members. It almost seems like a crowd is gathering in anticipation of what happens next.
And what do these emanations look like?
They almost look like the paintings of humans gone awry. Water damaged, leaking,
Okay.
something
They look
very,
like
very, very wrong.
Okay, they look like they're from the fucking south of England. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's normal.
A bunch of
normal.
pikeys appear. No, I'm just...
That's racist as fuck. Fuck.
Aren't those Southern English? Is that wrong? No, I'm sorry.
It's like our version of gypsies. Anyway,
Oh,
anyway, that's cool. Anyway,
Question for you. Can
no,
Irha still see all of these people around him?
no, you turned your soul sight off.
Okay, so as they look like they're emanating from somewhere?
That room.
That's
I
right.
want to turn my soul sight back on, but I am terrified.
Sere's
So-
gonna walk up almost like a mundane. Why are you lingering in front
Challa
of this
begins
door?
to.
Oh.
Ira's going to look at Sera bewildered as he is holding his spear,
Hold
pointing
on.
it at the room.
No, let's do this right. So Sera approaches, looks at Irha, and Challa's trying to say something. Go ahead.
Challa would just say to anybody walking closer to the door as he's realized that's where they're emanating from, I would stop and not harm that or interact with it in any way. I sense beings. One second, sorry.
Beings?
I sense beings emanating from there, and they seem to indicate that something else is coming.
Do you remember the Rage Crystal? Move. Do not linger.
Ira looks towards Luka as he grabs him by his arm, quickly moving him.
Challa
Away
will
from the door.
stop Sera from leaving. Like, he'll try to extend out his arm and look up
Oh,
at
she-
her on her
she
mount.
stopped. Yeah, she stopped.
No,
Are you
we can't
okay?
just leave.
We can
There
talk
is
about it
some-
later. We just need to get away from that door.
No. We can't just leave. There is going to
Do
be
we-
something else that arrives if you pay any attention to those beings. Listen to me if you cannot see them. They are laughing as if something's to arrive. We ought to stop it. Lest we wish to take a few steps and be murdered from behind.
So stopping it would mean shutting the door, right?
Yes.
What do these beings even look like?
Myra pauses.
Who? Stop. That doesn't matter. How do we shut this door?
Effie,
The
you notice that
construct.
your friends are not with you.
Well,
Abandoned.
I'm assuming I'm like nose deep in my fucking convalescence kit.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know where on the timeline we are.
Well, at about this point, this is where you started yelling out, "Hey, do not go there at any time." And you look up, and they're not there.
Well, have they heard that yet or no?
Now
Did we
you
have
guys hear in the background, "Do not go in there and interact with that at any time."
Who
Construct is
did
working
any?
on it.
Did anybody? Sorry, I must have missed it. Did somebody in our party open the door, interact with it as of yet?
No.
No,
Uh,
No,
door was
it's
already
always been open.
The door's
The
been
door
open.
opened when what's her name? Sorry, Sera did her acid cloud thing.
No, it was open
Oh.
before then.
Oh, the
Corpse
thing.
came out.
The bad guys
the
opened it.
cum guy opened the door.
Okay.
And then Sera tried to close it.
doesn't
And it
close.
was stuck.
Okay. Effie, is there any way you can close the door?
Effie goes back into her computer screen and she's looking at the progress bar and tries to ask Hackerman's 2424 get wrecked. Is there any way you can close that door?
This one is attempting to repair it. You can
Nope.
You can see that it is trying to get the door to close, but more specifically, you can see that the reason that it's not just as simple as a door is that this emanation goes down inside of the vessel. So it has to close it off at every level before it is contained.
And as Challa is moving downwards, it says Irha. They look as if they're melted. Okay? They look like as if they deep fry candy bars and consume them. They're not right. They're not good people. They're ephemeral and shouldn't exist.
And they're coming from the Voidka?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Is your cardinal sight still on, Challa?
Yeah, he won't turn off.
All right. You start to notice that some of the creatures are looking at you now. One of them shoves another one and points at you, and then it looks over. And they're not doing anything hostile, but they're watching you now and starting to follow.
Can I do like a religion check or an arcana check to understand what these beings represent and how to ward them away? Challa immediately starts busting out the incense and the sage, but he's thinking of other means to remove these spirits.
Sure thing. Religion check.
Okay. Do I get advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Question for DM: would it even be recommended that Irha places back on his soul sight after what he just saw? Would it make
You can do what you want.
Okay. I just want to help Challa with this. Irha's going to realize that he can no longer see any of the shadows. And figuring that Challa can, he does not want him to be alone on this. So he reactivates his soul sight while telling Luka, I need you to please go away from this door.
I will.
I will tell you everything later.
All right.
You guys need to get away from the fucking door.
Yes, please.
We're coming. And he takes one last fleeting look at the room as before he leaves.
Yeah, Irha's just gonna get away from the door as much as he can.
And
Go ahead.
I would appreciate it if you would enter into that room with Effie. They are seeming to look at me, and I'd rather not bring them to the rest of you. So please leave.
All right. In this brief moment, as you turn on Soul Sight, you see two things, Irha. The first, as Challa speaks to you, and you turn to look at him with Soul Sight, whilst his cardinal sight is active, you do not see Challa. You do not see your friend. Rather, you see a great shadow of an enormous, pristine, royal, regal looking bird. Its great black wings outstretched from where Challa stands. And for the brief moment, the maddening souls that dance around him keep their distance. They look, but do not touch. However, as you activate your sight, they turn and with a rapid glee move towards you once more.
So Challa, as he sees them move, do they make any sound?
Perhaps they do, but you cannot hear it.
Okay, Challa casts silence around where they are.
Okay. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Irha, but at advantage, as Challa is trying to silence them.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw advantage.
Once again, with your soul sight up, one of the creatures reaches out towards you, and in the corner of your eye, you can see that the one that looks like Luka starts to follow after him. Challa silences the creature, magic flowing through the area, carrying the black shadow of the Cardinal's presence. Your soul sight shutters off again, and you are alone. But you feel a strange tightness around your throat, and the sound of incoherent whispers just beyond your senses.
So I can hear people talking now?
Almost.
Almost.
You can
but it's at the
almost
verge.
hear it. You're not even sure if it's real. However, for Challa, the creatures stumble back from your presence. They look around as if they do not see Irha specifically, and then one of them kind of gets the other's attention and points, and then they all turn to look at Challa. And then they all at once, as one, turn and look back towards the entrance to the room. And you can see a great hand begin to claw out from within the chamber.
Challa actually responds at first quite calmly, taking a clean exhale. He steps to the left, his eyes still tensed up with the veins wrapped around his face, and he holds a hand to the right. For Irha and all those... Irha, is Essie still here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for Irha and Essie, and he says, please leave. There is a great evil coming, and he says that at a pitch that the others can hear, and we ought to get a move on. This is endangering us.
Irha will nod and just follow Charles' instructions as he tries to concentrate on the whispers, but to no avail. They're there.
Maelie moves with Irha, but as she passes Challa, because she's flying still up above, she's like talking down over the edge of Ayaza.
Just gonna pass under her.
Anything I should do, like arcane-wise, try and maybe counterspell to help you out?
Do you have can you dispel?
I can only counterspell. I think Sera told me she's able to dispel her. I've seen her do it once or twice.
Isn't there a great evil coming? Shouldn't you get in the room?
She said this as she was passing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before Challa follows Essie, I would say that that's about as much we can say. Before Challa follows along, is there, where these creatures are ephemeral, do they give any sense of an elemental weakness that would affect them more? Because clearly physical damage wouldn't touch them. Would they be more affected by radiant to wash them away, or like necrotic? Or...
The thing is, they seem to not be fully in this world. You're not even sure if you could hurt them if you wanted to, and perhaps not even sure if they could hurt you. That's not very clear. But what is clear, something is coming, and they are waiting, watching, and laughing.
If I scream and point, dispel in that direction, please, Sera. And Challa doesn't leave. He moonwalks backwards into the room, focusing his eyesight on always faced this way.
So,
Are the other creatures, ephemeral creatures, following him? Sorry to interrupt. I just want to.
They are not following. They are just watching.
Okay.
So,
Zahaab, say again what you wanted Challa to say, so I can have Sera react.
He just says to Sera, if I scream and point in a direction, please dispel whatever is in that direction.
Give me 1 sec as a player. I gotta go look at the conditions. I don't know if she can actually just do that.
You can.
Dispel in an area.
It's area dispel.
Okay, she doesn't have to have a target. Okay. If Challa's looking at her, she'll nod. If he's looking away, she'll say, "I'll stay ready."
Well, it
She'll
seems
just-
like we're all here.
She'll just chill on Aeon with Seino the.
Go ahead, Effie. You were saying something?
yeah, I mean, while this was all going on, she would have been trying to communicate with the construct and see if there were any weird happenings going on with the Waymaker room. Hearing people screaming and stuff and pointing and saying, "Don't go in there."
You can see reports upon reports of the dangers of radiation and why Voidka is so dangerous. Madness is one of the many things that accompany Voidka exposure. But as you start to read through more, you can see that there are more reports, but they are active reports. They are not past reports. And you can see several rooms filled with a strange, undulating energy. And although you cannot see anything, you can feel, just by looking at it, a tinge of fear creep its way up your spine. The rooms somehow look wrong. You can't quite make out why, but they just feel wrong. Like they're slightly askew or tilted. You can also see that throughout the different other visual markers on the monitor, that there are other places in which the exposure of Voidka energy has caused more extreme malfeasance. Pieces of metal twisted into hands and faces. That is what you see.
Effie shares that with the group, and she kind of looks to them. Well, you guys were doing whatever you were doing over there, and she kind of stares at these chuckle fucks. I was researching where we should be going to try and rescue the survivors. There are a couple of routes that we can go. One is through a bunch of infected, and the other is smaller pockets of infected. But there are multiple pockets. But looking at the reports that I'm looking now, I don't know if it is wise for us to stay and help. I think we should leave.
Well, Maelie, would you like to... Well, this is something that you wanted to do, right? Did you want to delve deeper into this? Or do you want to pull away? If it's too dangerous.
Well, I've still got questions. Hey, Mr. Angel? Are you an angel?
He's a construct.
Mr. Construct. Specifically, for now, what exactly are the infected? They're not eyeless as far as I can tell. Do you know?
Classified.
Okay.
His non-eyebrows go up at that.
Is there a way that Effie can override that?
Yes!
Make me a convalescence kit roll.
Let's go, baby! Hit it with a, that's Mistress Effie to you?
Yep.
No!
Can I...
Surprise Pikachu face.
Oh god, that's not a saving throw.
Well, what do we have here?
I wanted to try to do lucky save, but that's not a saving throw. So.
But what's the result that comes out? Because you may actually know you failed because it's gonna still stay classified.
Classified.
Because it could be like your lockpicks, the DC just raises as you do attempts.
Can I try again?
Yeah.
Can I go, hey, mister?
Could Sera assist at all with this?
Negative.
Okay.
This is not magic.
Okay. She'll just stand here and study this thing that
Can you not loom over Effie's shoulder? It's kind of
she looms on a 10-foot tall nightmare.
Now she's gonna get nervous and
then she'll snake a tentacle down.
Performance anxiety.
Yeah, performance anxiety.
And
it's
give
like
her.
when your boss walks in and you're working on a project and you're like, fuck.
She starts with just like a light shoulder massage, and then instead she'll use it to prop up Effie's boobs.
And she'll be like, all right, I'm not trying to be hostile. I'm just trying to get a better understanding so that way we could be more well equipped for battling what's to come and to come up with a strategy. Is there any way we can declassify this?
I give you a persuasion check.
Persuade
Which is
the construct.
even worse. which is even worse.
Like a robot.
Hey!
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Not very good.
Emergency protocols are active. This one shall provide redacted information. All right. Here's what you know. The infected are not eyeless. They are corrupted individuals that are corrupted by... Well, at first you think that they are just victims of the Voidka radiations, but you think it's far worse. Because they were infected before the malfunctions began. It becomes clear to Effie as she reviews the files that the Rexus Federation were experimenting with different forms of new soldiers. And one of those experiments went awry. Specifically, what are referred to as the infected are in fact heavily irradiated warriors from the Rexus Federation that have now gone completely insane. And what is worse is that it seems as if instead of just killing the crew or performing some other action that would dictate themselves to be an enemy to the Rexus Federation, instead they went directly for the Voidka reserves, as if being called to by an unseen master.
Can Effie do some sort of check on the unseen master with being a Gregorian rogue? Trying to understand if there's a religious element to this.
Sure, give me a roll.
Okay. Is that a faith check or just religion?
Just religion.
Okay.
As you review the pantheistic dogmas that you have access to, you don't recognize any Calcuteshian god, nor even, strictly speaking, of a religious dogma that would make a straightforward sense. Ironically, it seems that the Rexus Federation is arranged in how it speaks to itself, refers to itself, and indeed even organizes itself to be more like a religion, which you think is kind of an odd little fact to pick up on the way. But then you notice something that leaves you with a stillness in your heart. As you begin to recite the dogmas in your mind, the screen on the monitor catches your eye. One of the screens where the Voidka energy is heavy. you see yourself staring back at you. But it is your younger self. As you look upon it, the dogmas in your mind recited give you a deeper sense of warning. The smaller you stares and watches. Your hands do not move when you command them. Your mind resorts to its faithful defenses. And then slowly, the younger you on the screen places its finger to its lips and vanishes before your eyes. Go ahead.
Effie tries to share in her best words what she is coming to understand and looks probably directly at Maelie. And she says, there is a lot more here that is way beyond our comprehension. The Rexus Federation was experimenting on these people using irradiation. There's probably something within all of these different sectors to help them irradiate their crew, possibly without their knowledge. I am worried that if we continue down this route, that we'll start losing bits and pieces of ourselves. And while I would like to try and help the survivors, who really knows what that actually means?
And how long did your construct say it was going to take to close all this off so it was safe-ish again?
12 years.
Yikes. So, I mean, it's not like this ship is going anywhere. We could just come back to it later, but 12 years later.
Well, 12 years.
That is a while.
Are you muted, Sera?
Oh, I was waiting for them to break their conversation.
Oh.
Sera knows a little bit about the Rexus Federation from talking to Woad and Valistine right at the end there. She's trying to do a check on what she would know about, one, about the Rexus Federation, period, but two, what they're doing here on this vessel. Because she knows that this vessel was supposed to be Maelie's space mage people. It's become pretty clear that it's more than that. So she's just looking for a history check on what she knows about the Rexus Federation. What type of shit they got into.
You know that it's clear that the Rexus Federation... okay, let me explain it this way. The Rexus Federation is very xenophobic. They're anti-anything that is not human or has a human origin. And as you begin to review what you know of them, it would seem that these experimentations and the discovering of other humans on other worlds have essentially led the Rexus Federation on a sort of quest to unite all of humanity in all of its forms. But there are other cultures that are involved with the different humanity across the Astral Sea, and each of these different humanities bring their own belief structures and cultures into it. Now, what is strange is that what Effie has described, and from what you have witnessed, and the history check that you have made, perhaps the Star Mages are simply another form of humanity that has made deals with the Rexus Federation. Perhaps they are an adjunct, or perhaps they're a part of the Rexus Federation altogether. It's not really clear, because on Conflux, there were the presence of many different factions from across the Astral Sea. What you do know is that experimentation and constant innovation and improvement is definitely something that the Rexus Federation values, and the exploration of the greater heights that humanity can reach are always its number one priority. But this is something different. Something else entirely is happening here. The Voidka has long since been used by the Taladani. Long since been known as a resource. And in every Taladonic text that you know of, in every Taladonic review that you have seen, and all the latent memories that you might have from your revelation, all of them point to the same thing. Voidka is a potent, possibly the most powerful energy source in existence. But it also is always nefarious. Something strange about it. Which is why you must be heavily protected when using it. And why the Taladani employed the absolute best containment systems they could afford before they used it. And then something else occurs to you. Something you recognize from that room. A similar feeling that you have felt before. And then it dawns on you. You have felt that energy before. It is the same energy that emanated from Primus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to process for her to dish out to everybody. So instead, she'll take a big inhale. She'll let it out. She'll narrow her eyes, not in suspicion, but in concentration, and looks this way towards a lady in yellow. And she's going to pull out her right hand, her right human hand, and she's going to detach Moto as her armor and set him on top of Aeon's head. Maelie, I may have perhaps been wrong. Well, or perhaps Moto was wrong. She sets him there so he can talk for himself. You may be part of the Roxas Federation, which I'm not quite sure ally is the right term. Perhaps a partner or an acquaintance to the Taladani. She'll squint her eyes back down towards Moto. You said she was Taladani. What made you think that?
Evidence in front of me? I don't know everything, Sera.
What was the evidence?
Well, the way she cast. The potency of her strength. I mean, the Taladani employ a lot of different forms of magic that they've collected from the worlds they visited, so that's what I thought, at least.
Well, I believe we're learning. She'll now address the whole group. I believe we're learning that the opposition towards us here is really the Voidka. Whether we stay or go, I will follow the majority. But in my opinion, it is Maelie's choice. This whole, she'll frown, looking for the right word, vessel most likely holds the clues to the body she's inherited.
Certainly still have more questions that I want answered. But, and she looks over at Luka and Irha, I am really not sure I want to ask them anymore. And she wants to Arcana check the two of them to see basically if whatever they saw or if the Voidka affected them, if it's lingering. She doesn't have any sort of medicine that she can do. But if it's like a magical effect.
Nothing with that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, it's up to you, Maelie. Whether you want to stay and figure out more information for you or we leave. I have no qualms.
How do we fight an enemy that we can't see? And that's whole purpose is to try and corrupt us.
Well, see, these are where I want to ask my other questions, but where I'm hesitating. Because I've got questions about what Voidka is specifically and whether or not this suit will also protect me from whatever corruption is out there. And if that's the case, I'd be fine, but all y'all would be kind of at a loss. Yeah, but I've also got questions about whether or not I can control it, because there was that one time where we crashed our first ship, right, onto Dragonstar, and the flames were the Voidka ones, and control flame's not supposed to work on unnatural taps of fire, but I was able to put it out. No problem, really.
Perhaps
Does
you
it
have
seem
an
like the
affinity
kind of
for
place
Voidka.
to be experimenting?
I'm a wizard. Anywhere is good for experimenting, but I don't know. It
Perhaps
seems
you
Go
may
ahead.
be inclined to ask this construct if it recognizes you, Maelie.
Well, I don't have a convalescence kit.
Come over here.
She
The whole
floats
horse
around.
can't fit.
Oh,
AIs will just drop you off
Yes.
and then kind of go next to Aeon.
She
They do
holds
horse
the
nuzzles.
convalescence kit up to Mailie's face like an iPhone, like a grandma who's trying to use FaceTime.
Look! Now you follow my friend request.
See the HDMI on the back of your TV? No. The one that looks like a hex, like a rhombus? No.
so am I supposed to touch something, or does it just look at me and I look at it and it tells me what I want to know?
Effie's gonna ask LGX 42525 Getinum. Can you see if you recognize this individual?
Scanning. Scanning. Facial recognition complete. Greetings, Patricia.
Buddy.
Can you pull up the file on Patricia?
Alrighty, you ready?
Oh shit.
You ready
Let
for
me-
what you've been waiting for a long time there, Maelie?
Yeah, I'm flipping the page of my notes.
Oh boy.
Your name is Patty.
I was gonna say, can we call her Patty now?
Oh my god.
Wacky Patty. Wacky
Right.
Patty.
Right
No.
before we get into that, do the ephemeral creatures move at all in this time?
They keep watching. Staring.
Okay.
Actually, one of them appears from the floor, crawling up out of
oh.
nothing. And you can, and as it stands up and turns and looks at you, you recognize a younger looking Effie.
Good. It's the souls of all the things that past Maelie has murdered in her experiments coming to take advantage.
Can you all see that? It's a younger Maelie.
No, we
Apparated.
can't see what you're seeing.
Another younger me? What?
Yes.
Are you sure he didn't say, and this is over the table, are you sure he didn't say a younger Effie, like the changeling one?
Oh, did you say younger Effie?
I said,
Mm-hmm.
I said Effie. I meant Effie if I said something else. It's Effie.
You said
Oh,
Effie.
sorry, I got confused then.
No worries.
That's a younger Effie. In the in the ephemeral mob.
What does a younger Effie look like?
Challa describes this. Well, what particular qualities make her look younger? This is between her second and third.
Dude, she's like 10 in this picture that Arcadum is describing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't. What picture?
Oh, what I'm saying is that you recognize that it's Effie because it's wearing the same clothes that she is, but she's much younger.
Like the clothes she's wearing right now, but she's 10. That's fucking gross.
Well, they're more like a long dress on her, I guess. But yes.
Okay.
It's like mommy playing dress up. Or,
If that is what Challa sees and nobody else sees it, Challa doesn't mention it. He doesn't even mention it. He's like, "There's no way I say this and people don't think I'm a pedophile." He just keeps it to himself.
Nah, I'm
He's
good,
like, "Oh, no,
Chief.
the ephemeral beings have disappeared, guys. We're fine."
Okay,
okay.
Essie is waiting. She's been
Alright.
waiting for 2 years. Let's get to it.
Alrighty.
Good.
Are you ready, Maelie?
I'm ready. I've got my notes.
Alright, you can see that the dossier that pops up is Captain Patricia Starheart. You can see that she is a captain of the Astral Mages, and it is currently marked that she is deceased. The information that you see is that she has 2 terms of service in what is referred to as the Planar Wars. You can also see that she has an accommodation from both the Emperor of the Rexus Federation and from the Taladonic Order, both for bravery. You can also finally see a picture of her.
Oh.
One moment.
Oh?
Let me go find it.
Oh.
Is it not her?
What?
Is she a
No,
changeling?
The vessels changed.
No, the vessel's changed.
They do?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Remember Sinclair? That was a woman.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
We never got to explore that shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
No, that was the other campaigns.
Well,
That's right.
it is different from what Maelie looks like. Correct. One
But it
moment.
still
Happy
recognized
with
my
bigger boobs.
face. How interesting.
Indeed. How interesting.
Your face, or maybe your wizard sigil.
Eyes,
Pamela
soul,
Anderson.
Something. Patricia.
It's Pamela, and yes, it's Pamela Anderson with a wand. Just what Effie wanted.
I'm so sorry her name was Patricia. What a bummer.
What's wrong with Patricia?
Patty cakes.
Your
Hey,
names, Arcadum, are terrible.
Starheart.
Hey, at least she had Star in the name. I was totally expecting it to be like Starla last name, but hey, Patricia Starheart.
Patricia
still got
Smith.
Star.
That's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie.
Patricia Smith.
You know, I'm getting a lot of back sass.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
I like it.
Name stuff better and you won't.
Oh my god.
Patricia's fist.
You know, we're joking a lot from crusading distance of the Voidka. I don't know if we should continue.
Well, I'm leaving, so
I
Anyway.
have questions, but yes.
Yeah, what are
Anyway.
your questions if you have them?
Oh no, not right now. I want to find out more and then I'll ask them.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Didn't remember which one of these it was. No, not that one. Alright, I'll go find it.
Pamela Anderson is easy to image.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Patty cakes. Patty mayonnaise.
Eddie sweet sour sauce.
What is that? What is that? Eddie's sweet sour sauce? What?
Patty's sweet and
Patty.
sour sauce.
Oh, Patty. I thought you said Eddie. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You can be
Oh my
Patty
God.
Mustard because of your outfit.
Oh my god. No, honey mustard. Honey mustard's better.
So, now it's got to be like Clue. It was and mustard
Colonel Mustard.
in the yeah, Colonel Mustard in the well, what is this room? Thruster room
The thrusters.
with the Starlight missile.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Patty Mustard. Patty Mustard.
Alright, here we go.
Oop.
Let me. How do I want to do this? I will. I guess I'll make a token. That way I can. Yeah. I'll make a token and then I can blow it up.
Ooh.
Yo, thank you for the 50 gifted.
Oh shit!
Daniel.
Hey, yo,
Kramer.
50 gifted
Yo.
subs.
50 gifted.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for the 50 gifted subs, buddy.
That was for Pamela Anderson.
Damn, Daniel.
Yo, damn.
Look at it with the
Daniel.
white bands.
Hey, bro. Hey, Daniel, I also stream, bro. Hey. Yo, I stream, bro. You like Curse Astra?
You like kisses? Did you just offer to kiss this man for subs?
Yeah, bro. I'll fucking make out with this fool.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yum 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 yum.
You like puke?
Ugh.
Yeah.
What is? Okay. I'm loading up. It should be loaded up pretty soon. I'm just letting this transfer. Where did it go? I just had it in front of me.
Patty mustard.
Man, I didn't think people would hate the name Patricia so hard.
I think it's
not
cute.
a
I actually
bad
think it's
name.
cute. They're just hating on you. Lolly just likes hating on you because you don't know how to take criticism.
What? What do you mean I don't know how to take criticism?
No. This was an insult to Lolly. You can't take it as an insult now.
Oh. What? Okay.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Lolly's just fucking with you. That's all I'm saying.
Am I?
Yeah.
Patricia?
Don't act like the heroic novel you were reading last weekend didn't have 2 Patricias in it.
I don't think I've ever had someone named Patricia in any of
Putting
my
it
trash
in
romance.
Patricia?
Patricia's penises.
Yeah, exactly. It's a perfect
Penile
erotic
dysfunction
novel.
in Patricia.
All right.
Penile implant Patricia.
All right. This should work.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right. And this is Captain Patricia Starheart. Your original form and your revelation.
Oh,
Pretty lady.
Oh
I
my
want to go.
god.
I love it.
What a
I want to kiss her
woman.
So much.
You
I
named
am
that
seeing
Patricia?
What am I looking at? I
Molly.
see nothing right now. Can someone please send me a
God
picture?
damn.
She looks like
Oh.
a Magikarp, but in lady form.
Yeah.
She's
is this
she's you with white hair,
picture?
Roxa. I'm
Yeah.
so
Wait, what?
attracted.
Maelie, it's Maelie Jackson, dude.
I do not see anything blown up. Can someone please send me a picture?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
I had to look-
I see. Oh,
I
wow.
had to look at the
Yeah.
story. God
Yeah,
Oh
damn.
my
She's a
God,
gorgeous
she's so
woman.
beautiful.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
She got the hoop earrings too.
Got them hoops. She takes them out to fight.
Cool.
It's the lighting. It's the lighting.
What a beautiful woman of color.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
The color orange.
I have
It's a
black
sh-
characters, yes.
It's a shame her
Exist.
name is Patty.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What should I have named her? Huh?
You named
What?
Patricia.
No, give her. Okay, you should have given her a blacker name, dude. You gave her such an Anglo name, dude.
She should have run it by me, dude. Like, come on.
Oh my fucking god.
Uh,
What should I name her? Like fucking.
Shane Tasha, bro.
Yeah.
You should
I
have
mean,
named her
at
New
least you
York.
got, at least you got the part, because mostly a lot of their names end with so it kind of works.
I have no idea what the fuck to say to that, dude. I
You
just
should've-
named her. She's a fan. It's Patricia Starheart.
Trinity, bro. Trinity's a good one.
That is.
Plow on,
pretty.
just plow on with some more
pretty.
lore. They'll shut us
Yeah,
up.
yeah, just give us lore, please.
Anyway, as you begin to read,
Sleeves.
as you begin to read through the dossier, you're able to make out that Captain Patricia Starheart led a small contingent of astral mages, some of which were supplemented by silver mages from Verum. You can also see that essentially you're just reading through her, what would you call it? Basically the review of her
resume?
her military career, the different battles that she was noted to be in, and her acts of bravery, both of which were formed fighting the Eyeless. It is reported, however, unfortunately, that Captain Patricia Starheart was killed in action while facing an unknown enemy.
I wonder who that is.
And as you take a closer look, you can see that the reports of the enemy seem to coalesce with what you have learned. A violet presence.
Mm-hmm.
And as you finish reading about who she is, even though you have left that part behind, you feel a strange sense of familiarity, like a ghost of a memory reaching out. This woman lived a life of bravery, of valor, and of service, and was cut far too short, far too soon.
In the dossier, does it give any additional information about her specific spells or powers? I've got the Starlight armor and the star missiles, but is there anything else I am capable of doing?
Well, as you kind of review, you can see that it is rumored that her effects are still found amongst her... Let's see.
Oh, tell me they're here.
They were left with her ensign, which is essentially her assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And that her ensign was last seen...
Let's
see. Her ensign was last seen on the vessel known as a Chorus.
Beautiful.
Of
Let's
course.
fucking go. Oh, we going in. I'm so excited. Sorry.
Also, there is a picture of her ensign, if you'd like.
Oh, yes, just so I know who I'm looking for.
Alrighty.
Irradiated or otherwise.
Her ensign, it would seem, is a... Let's see here. Her ensign was non-human. And was a creature from... Let's see here. From Storvex.
That's a surprise. For such a xenophobic race. Was Patricia? Welcome to diversity.
Oh my
Well,
god.
it sounds like we were trying to take non-human races and make them part of humanity anyway. If I understood what you learned, like, I'm not sure I know this in character unless you shared it. But, you know.
I was getting one ruler to rule them all humanity vibes. I was not getting...
But it didn't sound like genocide to me. It sounded like they were accepting.
No, yeah, like colonizing all the humans together.
Yeah.
As if it was some kind of great crusade, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. We're the only one religion.
But if you're willing to serve that religion, it doesn't matter if you're human or not, I think.
Have heard that one before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Flashbacks.
No, no.
Oh no.
Are you having an ancestral memory right now, right?
I'm getting...
Das du gibt es Scheiße, Scheiße, Scheiße. Oh shit, dude, no.
Scheiße.
Oh, shit.
Abort mission.
I'm sorry.
No, okay.
And you see... Wait, can I not? Oh, this is the way. And this is a picture of her ensign. Ensign Soma.
Oh, cute.
Oh, love the sketch. Love it.
Uh-huh. Very cool.
Yeah, there you go. That is what you're able to find in your dossiers. It would seem that the possessions that Captain Patricia Starheart once had are to be found in the possession of Ensign Soma.
Mm-hmm.
She so badly wants to read over her shoulder, but she's being respectful.
And Soma was last seen here, of course. So, let's see. is there... Sure, effects. Those are like physical belongings, though. Is there anything that says Patricia, could control things other than just stars? Can she control Voidka?
It is not clear.
So, no hints as to whether or not there's something that could keep us alive as a team while we crawl through the dungeon.
I'm afraid it's not going to be that easy.
Maybe if we go find her belongings, you'll get your next revelation unlock, which lets us do that.
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe. Or we just die along the way.
No. Did you see what we did? Oh, come on.
Yeah, that was against physical enemies, not Irha. That's cute. Not like Voidka ghosts. I mean, Maelie's all for like listening to shadows, but Voidka shadows seem different. And there's more at stake than just personal revelation, personal glory. Irha, I see you. Think about the bigger picture here. We've got folly to worry about, and along the line, Tyr somewhere.
Experimentation on humans? I'm sure that's no imprint of Tyr.
I hadn't thought about it that way. But if we TPK, who's gonna deal with folly?
Not our problem, then.
Well, he's already destroying a bunch of people, so maybe they'll just do something about it instead.
Hey, let's just run this place. No diamonds.
Yeah,
Do you want to do it?
I heard there's this new continent called Cavanus. I bet one party of them will end up there somehow.
Yep.
You kill me.
Yep.
Do you want to do it in character or out of character, Essie?
For what?
Deciding if we stay or go.
I think she has more questions.
Always in character. Always in character.
Always in character.
Always in character. So if I'm looking into the convalescence kit, I'm gonna ask Effie, hey, do I just start asking it questions? Will it answer, or do you have to like type them in for me?
I kind of just have to type them in, but just whisper them in my ear and I got you.
All right. Ask it where did my ensign have a life signature on the ship somewhere? Like, what quadrant is it in, so we can go find it easier?
Effie stories lines that to the construct.
Okay, ask me again exactly what it is you're asking me.
Did my ensign have a life signature that was somewhere on the ship that we can easily go find to
Scanning.
Like what section?
Ensign Soma vitals detected. And on the map, you can see that not only is your ensign here, but she is still alive.
Ooh.
And she is found where the survivors are suspected to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, anybody else hear that?
I've got more questions. All right. So, if we're on our way to find survivors, then we're going to need a little bit more help to get through this place. Ask it how we're supposed to connect the construct with the other constructs on the other parts of the ship.
Where that loot at?
Unknown.
So it's not just easy like when Sera sends us messages in our brain, we can't just tell you to call them magically somehow.
Well, I mean, connecting to the construct is possible, but you have to do it through a node. So it's like the construct doesn't know if there will be other nodes where
nearby.
you are. Like, so he can't really answer that question because he doesn't know.
All right. So Sera says Voidka's a power source, and we know it's bad news because it's full of radiation and potentially corruption. how do we get through it? Are you gonna clear us a path, kinda? So that we can not get sick or go crazy?
A map has been provided to the user. This map shows the different routes one can take.
Mm-hmm. I forget. I only took very short notes for that part.
There was one that was like an Omega large horde type situation, and then there was another route that's like shorter, smaller battles, but there's more of them.
Those were my notes, but did we ever find out what the levels of radiation in those routes were?
Those were the safest.
Those were
routes.
the safest, yeah. Those
Oh,
are
the radiation-free,
those were the least radiated. I should amend.
Yeah.
Not radiation free, the least radiated.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess I should say there is one more option. But you have... Technically speaking, I was giving the safest routes, but there is a very unsafe route that does lead past the noble quarters, if you really want to take that one.
Yes.
That one, however, is completely irradiated. So
A+. Let's grow more tentacles. Everybody gets tentacles.
Oh my gosh.
That one is relatively the same distance, though.
Yeah. So, the weapon storage, it's
on the other ball.
But should it be our first priority? If we don't get to it and we try to find the survivors, then we're all just gonna die anyway because it's gonna explode.
These are like 3 different missions, I would think. The weapons, the survivors, and then the data core. So it's kind of like, for me, I think it's like we pick one of these and that's it.
Okay.
Well, I would look at it more like there's 3 objectives that you can complete here.
Yeah.
Right. 3 side quests.
Major ones, at least.
Does it have an order that it needs to be completed? Like, if you don't go get the survivors, do they die? If we don't get the weapons,
I can't answer that, but you can use your intuition.
Okay.
I would assume the survivors are on a timer.
Probably,
sure.
but so is the weapon storage.
True.
And if we don't get the data core, like, how much harder is it going to be for Hopeless to connect to what he needs to fix things? But if we waste time getting the data core, then what will explode, what will die, who knows? Ugh.
Well, it's also like what are we trying to achieve here?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we can save the survivors, and that's good.
It is.
What
yeah.
does like the ship is pretty much donezo. You know, like this thing said it's going to take 12 years to repair. If we get the systems up and running, yeah, that might be shorter, but like also kind of not our problem.
Yeah. And I've learned enough that if we found something else on some other planet, we could just take it and use what we know. So getting more things from the ship, more loot, is not as important as I would say survivors would be. Oh, how's anybody feel about going to save some people? Y'all want to take that risk? We could be here for a couple days.
Not
as long
really.
as I get to blow more things up, I'll go where you wish, Maelie.
Nara just gives a very long shrug. If you are saying there's life forms here, we do not want to place them into the fate of the ones we just killed. I believe this is the best option and for saving them. Although it is risky.
I am here to guard. I will be in your lead.
I do not find necessarily saving these people essential to what we need to do. But if it is within the majority to continue on this path, I will go without any complaint.
Challa, you got anything to add?
No.
Preference?
No.
At all? No.
Yep.
Okay.
It seems that Challa is distracted with whatever's behind these two.
Uh-huh.
He's staring. He's
So
staring
good.
non-stop. He's not breaking. He hasn't paid attention to a single word anybody said. He's a guardian. He's holding guard.
Dolly, you think if we run down the hall to the right and away from the thing that's coming, you think we'll be safe for a little while longer?
He squints a little harder and he tries to make that assessment.
As she asks that, you will see that a set of large fingers slowly coil around the corner.
Oh my god.
His face coils up as if he's felt, as if death's crawling up his back, and he tenses up. He squeezes his face. You see him close and become highly uncomfortable, as if like insects are crawling on him. And he turns to you and he says, "Well, it appears as if our exit back to the ship to the left is slowly being closed off by whatever ethereal beast is escaping the Voidgar.
All right.
Would we have more time to the right? Yes. Would I want to be on the right? Probably not.
That's my worry, is that it sounds like our path back to the ship is being closed off slowly
okay.
by whatever's happening with the boycott.
Do the hands look masculine or feminine?
They look like claws.
What? Do the claws look masculine or feminine?
You have no idea. You haven't seen anything else yet.
Okay.
But whatever you're seeing doesn't seem malicious. Could we just pass right through it?
It seems quite malicious to me.
Effie kind of looks at Maelie and she says, "Look, I want to help humanity and the greater good as much as you do, which is why I'm all in on trying to solve this folly situation, because I do think that it's the bigger threat. It looks like our opportunity to get back to our ship is slowly ticking down.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, Zahaab?
Do you think that... what is the timeline like on saving these other people? They've been trapped here for some time, yes?
She does calculations on her convalescence kit.
Couple months.
Can I also log how long it would take to get to the survivors and back?
Presuming you were not interrupted, 4 days.
Does that allow time for rests, like short or long, so that we can get spell slots and stuff back?
Yeah, presuming that you're not interrupted.
So, okay.
There's about 0% chance we do this whole thing uninterrupted. And the issue we would face is, what if we become trapped here the same way those were? Dying is one thing, and we are not at fault. But if we're trapped, then
Sera is casually buffing out her fake glasses. You all seem to forget until you need it what I traded some of my humanity for. She'll look up. I can teleport us back to the ship.
Even if we're 4 days away?
If we're in the same plane or planet, yes.
and there's nothing that can stop that?
I don't see what you can see, but I've yet to find something that could.
But it takes a couple minutes to get up and working, doesn't it?
Hey, let me check. I think it's just an action.
It's not like a 10-minute ritual.
What, teleport?
No, it's an action.
Yeah, it's an action.
Ooh.
Okay, let's go to the right. Let's go
All right.
explore.
Yay!
Effie looks at Maelie and she kind of looks up and down and then also kind of glances at Luka. If you had to cast something right now, how many spells do you think you could do?
Oh, I'm sitting at around, probably 5 or 6. I think I'm about feeling halfway tired.
Was
about
that
halfway
also
back.
directed at Luka?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't actually count. I am sitting at a nice hearty 6, not to mention I still have charges on wands and Clementine.
I have only used 2 of my spells, so I can do at least 7 more things.
Okay. Then I think maybe the best bet is to just get everything over with and do the more hardy route with more enemies.
The horde battle?
Yeah.
I would very much enjoy that.
Well, just
Because the likelihood of us trying to find a place to stop and rest in the middle of all this with the Voidka exposure and everything, like, is probably pretty small. And
They're
you
not-
guys need to do long rests to get your stuff back, right?
Yes, I did use my channel divinity, so unless you have any other big heals.
I actually just need short rests because then I can get 3 whole spell slots back. As long as they're not like heavy spells. But
Seino will poke up a hand. I must also say, I feel like my full potential would be better in one big fight than multiple smaller ones. Because the harness really takes a toll on my mentality and my physical state afterwards. So doing it too much, multiple times a day maybe, would be quite the toll.
Do you have to use the harness every fight?
I don't, but what if I do?
Challa squints at him like, what is that? If just because you have a fig tree doesn't mean you should bear its fruit.
That is true, but what if I need the fruit? What if
You should
the
plant
fight...
another tree.
You feel an uneasy sense, Challa, as you're
We should
talking
get
to
going.
Seino. Do you
Well,
turn to
what's
look
the
back
thing?
in the hallway?
Yeah?
As you turn to look back in the hallway, all of them are closer.
Okay, guys, all the ephemeral creatures are closer, and it's not getting any better.
fine,
To
then
be
let's
clear,
get going.
I'm
Luka
half
looked
dead.
behind him.
I'm more than half dead. Okay.
Why don't you drink a potion, Effie?
I don't
Yeah.
have one.
Oh,
I don't have any potions.
She'll
Good.
take one of her potions of healing with a tentacle and hand it over.
Squishy.
Great. 1d4.
Yep,
One
there you go.
D8.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Let me count that down by 1. There.
Or we can go back to the ship and have a long rest before we start this.
How many times can you teleport?
Once per sunset.
Okay, but the sun doesn't set in space.
She makes no comment, just stares with her glowing face tattoo.
Angela, he looks towards Maelie and he says, "Are you sure you want to risk the gambit of the ephemeral voyeurs above and the ephemeral hand behind them?"
what, you mean like walking through it to get back to the ship and then walking back?
No, walking through it, just going onto the ship. If those things are here, they must be everywhere. Are you willing to risk that and coming across these things again? They give me the EBGBs.
Why don't you just disperse them?
With what?
You tell me. You follow Inu.
He turns back towards Maelie, confused. You want to risk this gambit?
You know me, I'm almost always up for a gamble.
Okay. Okay.
Seino gets a shiver down her spine while hearing gamble.
Oh gosh, seeing Seino shiver Maelie kind of cringes, but
Yo, we gambling?
I want to see what
go.
Maelie cringing looks like.
well, she's pretty good at hiding it, but she kind of like sprinkles up her face, you know, and kind of rolls her shoulders in a wave sort of motion, you know?
Okay.
Her
I
superior
understand
hat
you guys
shrinks.
cannot see the threat right now. so I'm a little bit more anxious than you all. But please, can we make a decision?
Also, they're closer because he turned to look at Maelie.
Oh gosh.
Challa turns. He holds his head in place on both sides.
On top of Irha?
Past Irha. God.
Every time
Here's
you look,
mounted
they
up,
get
ready to go.
closer.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Shall we?
Effie's dead.
Oh,
Irha
stop.
is going to walk over to
Stop.
Effie.
Oh, stop your whining, Effie. Think about the amount of
Great.
time Seino's been
I'm at
on this game.
16. I'm at 16 hit points.
Spend the rest of his lay on hands, which is 15 points, into her. So go ahead and just give yourself 15.
Are you sure we can't rest in here, maybe? That
I'm
seems to be the
sure
safest
we
room.
can't. I'm sure we can't rest in here.
There you go. Yeah, 15. Go ahead.
I can't do math, so now I'm at 37 hit points. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay? And Challa says, okay, if anybody wants to not go, answer in 3, 2,
I don't want to go.
1. Okay, then stay behind. Challa just begins to move forward.
Effie, before leaving, just wants to do one last thing.
All right, what's up?
She looks at LGX 42525 Getnam,
Yeah.
and she goes, I've been told that the convalescence kit that I have isn't very good. It's like the starter one that you get with the...
It is basic.
Is there any upgrades you can help me with? So that way, if I do come across any other constructs, I can help get them connected.
A small dot on the map appears with the money symbol.
She looks at it.
It is on the way to where you're going.
Great.
He doesn't have any on him, no.
All right, LGX 4525 Getnam. Thanks for your help, and if I die, just kill me again. She unjacks. She jacks off.
Okay.
And
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna die, Effie.
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Sera will walk
Look,
right
I-
behind Challa.
I went down almost twice, and this was the easy thing.
Okay, guys. This is a very evasive maneuver I must do. So, okay, as far as I understand, hands here, things were staring at us, and they were like hair, right?
They're all right here, kind of like
they're-
like watching right here, and then the hand is around here. And as you get to here, you can see what the creature is. I have no art to show you, but I will use my words.
Okay.
What you see is the upper half of a person, long tendril claws while dragging it on its kind of disheveled torso. It smiles at you with enormous gnashing teeth that suddenly have claws pierce through the teeth and pull the mouth completely open as another of the same creature reaches out and pulls itself forward. And the creature repeats this as it follows you, constantly recycling itself.
There is a rebounding. You see Challa almost throw up. You hear it gurgle, it push at the back of his throat, and he swallows it back down quickly. There is an regurgitating creature after us, and in order to maintain eye contact with these beings and the hand at the same time, whilst turning this corner, he looks at them, blindly shoots a Voss arrow over here that lets him teleport. As it embeds itself into the box, he tries to teleport exactly to that location, maintaining eye contact with them.
Seriously,
And he
totally
continues-
unfazed by everything over here. Just trots on by.
You don't see it.
Yeah, she didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, there's no
Ch-
sense
Ch-
of urgency. Effie doesn't care.
Yeah.
Chilla says, please don't. I hold the gun. Chilla just Just walks behind. He's like, "Get behind me." Oh.
Luka tries to keep up as best as he can.
Can Ira just pick up Luka? Can someone just pick him up and like carry the dude?
Well, he has a normal speed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he can just hover. He can just hover.
Yeah,
Like,
He
the
could
hovering.
he chooses not to.
He's going for the sympathy points.
he's farming likes.
Okay. So on their way out, Challa actually tries something very specific here.
Okay.
There's a hole here to hide. Oh, there's a hole here to hide behind, and a hole here, and I can hide behind this barrel. He tries to juke them by going with it after the teleport arrow, baiting one way and then going the other to try and stealth to see if they can see him through walls.
All right, make me a stealth check.
Fuck.
I'm trying to stop.
Yo, I thought I would just. I thought
Fuck.
it was so smart that he'd just be like, "I'll let that." Do I get advantage because I used the teleport arrow?
Sure.
Yeah, boy.
The creatures are now all looking at your arrow and not you.
So was the bait successful?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Challa tries to maintain this stealth by sneaking out and melding with his party down the way, and tries to make them huddle quickly behind this wall. We lost them.
As you guys move into the large magway, I presume you're taking on the big encounter, or are you going for the smaller encounters?
We're going to rest, actually.
Big.
I would love to rest.
Yeah, we'd like to find a place further away from the shadows to rest, and then I think the decision was Magway, wasn't it?
I think so.
The mega one?
Horde encounter? Did you say no, Storm?
I said I'd rather get the death out of the way, so I'm fine with the big one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Effie wears all the confidence.
I don't have any.
Because she can't stab anything. She gets to stab things once per combat, but in the ship, she is the master of her domain.
Right.
You know? It's a...
The trade-off.
Yes.
A heavy price for the mega captain to play.
Right.
It's hard to carry it's hard to carry the tits. It's easy to rest them on the steering wheel.
I hit once per combat with almost no damage. And the things that I can do, I can only do once per long rest, which is why I'm like, I'd rather do the bigger encounter, I guess, and just get it done. So.
Yeah, boy.
Alrighty then. Alright, so the party has elected to travel down the Magway and to search for a place to rest.
Also, by the way, that convalescence kit, this bonus one, is it inside of this thing we're in right now?
It's on the way.
It's on the way to the big encounter.
It will be a dish. No, it's on. It doesn't. You'll reach it no matter which way you go. You'll have a chance. Okay. So.
Yeah, Arcadum's great DM did. Thank you.
It's part of the loot. if we win.
It's fine. We've always been fine so far. We'll be fine.
Dice, no.
Yeah, they do. The dice.
No. Dude, it's gonna be like Metroid, where you have to go back through the place with the extra power up you got, and you can go through the treasure hole. Oh shit.
Oh my
Yo, dude,
God.
we're gonna be able to see the titties at the end of this video game.
I love that Chala's being stalked by weeping angels, and none of us give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's my favorite part.
Well,
why don't you just disperse them? What's the problem?
Irha just got fucking his mind shattered and didn't have any reaction. Luka just saw something in the Voidka, had no reaction. Like, you know, and then all of a sudden,
Ira literally had a reaction of getting his fucking mind shattered, is screaming and crumbling to the ground, and now he has whispers in his head.
Well, when Effie asked Luka about it, Luka's like, everything's fine.
Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine.
Ira has said nothing about it so far. He has been silent.
What did we do? He was just like, we didn't do anything. We just walked by the Voidka room, and then all this stuff happened.
We just made a prayer in the middle of a battlefield, and you know, something answered.
Well, he doesn't know that. He's just like, oh, well, I just walked through this room and then I heard something call me.
Wait, while I was gone, did Luka find the Lord? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he prayed. He made a prayer
Dark Lord.
Yeah, Andrew Tate showed up.
with a very decent religion check on it.
Yeah.
This Veyrim is Romanian prison.
Confirmed.
All right, so now we got some fan art. First, we have a Space Irha,
Space Ira.
and then we have Space Effie.
Space Effie.
That dongle.
The convalescent kit looks really cool. I like
I
that.
know.
I love the giant titties. Still not big enough.
Still.
God, her poor back. I can't imagine.
Yeah, can
Oh
by
shit!
the way,
It's
I've always
Space
wondered.
Moto.
That's fucking cool. But I've always wondered, would wearing like a spandex like that be uncomfortable? Like, it seems like it's just grabbing your crotch.
That's the risk you take for fashion.
Yo.
Yo.
Look at this
Oh my
Seino
God.
damage, dude. This is very cool.
Nice.
Okay,
That's so
Zipping, he was
sick.
flying.
With the jetpack.
Sera blasts the group of sailors. And then fucking Holden says she's jacking into its paw.
You see, if we ever fight these like angel-looking thingies, just send Seino. He's an
Alright.
angel now.
Good game, guys. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had an enormously great time. For everybody, oh, thanks again for the 50 gifted subs, my dude. Was that Daniel that did that? Thank you very much.
Daniel Kleiner.
Damn, Daniel.
That,
Oh my god, I see German when I
Back
notice
at it
German
again
when
with
I
the
see
white
it.
bands.
let's see. That puts us at 264 subs, man. Thank you so much.
Yo, twitch.tv/Zahaab.
Thank you guys.
Plug.
Thank you guys so much for all the support and all the love. It really means a lot to me. Also, stay tuned. In about an hour, we're going to be doing Dark Sermon and their epilogue, and I'm looking forward to that. So
Let's go.
I will see you guys
Satanic.
then. Until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.